up, ZeldaSpeedRuns, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a The Minish Cup Randomizer tournament match for you today. We've got AeroRaiser facing off against cubesolver111 in the losers top 16 match. But before we start today, there's a couple announcements that I want to do. Looks like I'm missing the scenery in this The Minish Cup Randomizer 2. Sorry, I just kind of forgot what scene I just switched through. But few announcements here before we start. We've got the another The Minish Cup Randomizer tournament match later on tomorrow. Not tomorrow, today. We've got one at 3 PM Eastern or 9 PM Central European Summertime today. So that will be as well on this channel. That will be at 3 PM Eastern, 9 PM Central European Summertime. And also today at 4 PM Eastern, an hour after that, on Zelda Speedruns 2, we've got a Link to the Past All Dungeons Restricted Major Tournament match. In the winner's bracket round 3, we've got AeroRaiser facing off against Louis, so that will be a nice match for you to watch. And of course, do not forget the two big OTR events this weekend. On Friday, we've got the 3 vs 3 Multi-World Tournament Grand Finals with Richard the Dog facing off against Duke Fan Club. That's going to be at 2:30 PM Eastern or 8:30 PM Central European Summertime on Friday. And on Saturday at 1 PM Eastern or 7 PM Central European Summertime, we've got our Max Random Glitch Logic Race for Ocarina of Time Randomizer in collaboration with the Vanilla Ocarina of Time speedrunning Discord. So don't miss these two events. But with that being said, I think we're ready to introduce our commentators for today, which are going to be Hendris01 and I already messed it up. Hendris118 and iBot02. Sorry, I'm just I'm talking too much, but hello, how are you two doing? Sorry.
Hello.
You know when you rep got this much for like one minute, you kind of mess some things up, but okay.
Hendris01 hard.
Yeah.
Hendris01 and iBot02, sorry. There we go. I got it right, everyone. But yeah, talk to me, how did these two runners get to here, and who might we be facing if they happen to win today?
Yeah, so obviously since this is the losers bracket, both of these runners have lost the match before. I actually defeated cubesolver in the first round, and AeroRaiser lost to Winds Requiem, who has since advanced to the semi-finals in winners bracket. So
and the winner of this match will be probably facing off against Francois Happy. Well, probably.
Yeah, basically the winner of this match, based on the bracket, should go against the winner of Francois versus RPG Dragon. But RPG Dragon had some PC issues and might not be able to actually play a match.
Yeah, I don't think that the issues have been fixed yet, so for all we know, it's against Francois. Yeah, and it looks like
if that match happened, Francois would still be a huge favorite for that match, so...
Yeah, okay, and it looks like we're off.
Yep, we should be off here. Good luck to the races. I'll be resigning to being a stream tech as usual, and enjoy the match, everyone.
Ooh! Okay, good. So
found a Cloudtop Skinstone there?
Yeah. We haven't had a map check though, but we did get a golden kinstone in the seed. So it has been custom to try to guess what the seed has in store for us, depending on the... Okay, that's not a kinstone.
That's another kinstone, that's another Cloudtops one.
Okay, so one thing that we learned yesterday is that if the seed decides to give you kinstones early, there is something up there in Cloudtops. Or in Castle Walls, depending on the...
And a wallet.
Yeah, the dungeons.
Just next to Gregor.
Yeah, so the wallet opens up the first 2 checks in the shop. Which might have something. Okay, that's the bow.
Okay, one bow, that's not enough to actually go anywhere.
Yeah, and the sword. Okay.
Okay, that's the...
Yeah, for a second
We have the smith sword at the 80 item in the shop.
Yeah, for a second I thought that we might see the required light arrows. So in order to advance from here on out, they need to be able to slice those little trees up, and you can do that either with sword or with the light arrows. Oh, okay.
Cane. 3 scrolls, one of which is sword beam, and power bracelets. Did not catch what scroll that
and a spin attack. Okay.
yeah, I would guess there was at least one spin attack in those other 2 scrolls.
Yeah, so let's see. The Wonders have access to Western Woods and a lot of minute checks in town from now on. Yeah, Downthrust and Sword Beam. Oh, okay.
And the cape on the first item at Swift Blades, which does immediately unlock another check here.
Yeah,
Early cape is nice.
the cape is super useful. Yeah, so with the cape and the cane, they technically have access to lower way forwards now. Well, no, wait, yeah, they do. However, they can't get into London Ranch just now. But we did see the London
Right.
Ranch key.
They can get the milk key, and they can also just go around with the cape, right? Like go through
Oh,
North
yeah.
British Woods and
Yeah.
go up there. So yeah, they do have access to the back area of London Ranch.
Yeah, but looks like Arrow will probably be picking up their key.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
one
to get
other
that
item
calcium.
that you have to go here for anyways. You got the cane, so it doesn't get faster to get these minute checks, and getting the London key means you don't have to go around, which...
Yeah, which saves a few seconds, I suppose, and it gives you access to milk.
Yeah, Arrow does like milk.
Yeah, gotta get that sweet, sweet calcium. So yeah, you're going to present the London key to Malon and Talon in the London Ranch. Malon will proceed to sell some milk in Hyrule Town, and you get access to the farmhouse, which gives you way through Minish Woods. Not Minish Woods, but the later half of... Oh, okay.
Okay, a
A
bomb
bomb
back at the tree in South Hyrule Field, so that makes the access to Minish Woods a lot easier, since you don't
Yeah.
have to go around the North Hyrule Field path.
That's a bottle! Hang on!
There's a bottle at
We
the
had that
first
bottle
check on
before.
Krenner,
We've
and
had
we
that
have
before.
a map check, so
Okay.
Temple of Droplets and No Royal Crypt.
Okay.
Well, those 2 dungeons don't have elements, it's
It's quite likely that Temple of Droplets still has something in us.
yeah, I guess we could dip Temple of Droplets
Yeah.
like already, but
The good thing about it is that we need to... we need all the kinstones.
we do need all the kinstones, which
Yeah. And looks like Arrow is making it straight into the back of Quennel.
yeah, so he doesn't have the bomb bag that cubesolver picked up,
So it's
which
one check.
makes this a lot fewer checks than he would be able to get with
Yeah.
that bomb bag.
It was kind of gamble, but I suppose it's not that bad. Lost maybe like 10 to 20 seconds. But he should be getting into the southeastern parts of the map. Southeastern
Well,
parts of
he
the map
might-
next.
Keep going around the north here and go into Minish Woods that way.
You picking up the Pegasus boots.
Pegasus
Okay.
boots on the Eastern Hills Beanstalk, right?
Yeah, that was
So-
Eastern Hills Beanstalk. That's huge. So the boots make you go fast, which is always nice. And it gives access to a few more checks, especially in Courtyard. Let's see what's open at the moment. Okay, I was checking the Tingle Trees. And let's see what's open for them right now. So, since we do know that there's the bomb bag and that's Call of Metal.
Kind of metal.
Oh, what is this seed? And the
There's
moments.
moments.
What did you roll, I bought?
This feels like a noise seed.
This seems like a jet seed so far. Wow. We have barely 6 minutes in, and we have.
I mean,
And that's great spin.
can't really call it a jet seed this early. Like, there's
You get a lot of items early, and those items open up a lot of checks. That's what I'm-
yes, we
sorry.
do have access to a lot of things. Notable exceptions being like Deepwood Shrine and Western Woods and everything
Yeah.
like those, or like Valforos. But yeah, basically all the early game areas we have access to most of the checks there. Like,
Yeah. So technically, Cube has access to Cave of Flames right now. They still need the bottle though, which is in Quennel Base.
yeah, that bottle is an interesting spot because you
Yeah.
kind of like you need your bottle to go any further on Mount Crennis, so you want to find a bottle.
Flippers!
Okay. Remember when I said they didn't have access to Deepwood? They have access to Deepwood.
Okay, so that's access to at least one dungeon. Well, no, 2 dungeons. They can also access London, not London Ranch, but the Temple of Droplets.
Yeah, they can get the first ruby path and the underwater pod and Temple of Droplets. They
Yeah.
can access the first check, and if that has a small key, more in Deepwood Shrine. They can access Cave of Flames, right?
Yeah, they can access Cave of Flames. They can actually full clear Cave of Flames with moments.
Yeah, like Cave of Flames is probably the play.
Yeah, you want to head into.
Soon-ish.
Yeah, you want to head into Quennel and full clear Quennel. The only thing that I can't clear at the moment is the Climb Wall, but that's because of the grip ring.
Yeah, they can't get any of the gripping lock checks on Mount Crenel, but with the cane they can get to Cave of Flames on using the shortcut. And
yeah, and they can
they have their
comfortably route
cape,
this.
they have their cane, they have a sword, they have bombs.
Yeah.
They don't need anything more for Cave of Flames, so...
This is a very fast seed so far. Got flippers,
This
got
is a very
moments.
open seed.
Yeah.
Which doesn't usually mean it's gonna be a fast seed. But,
Yeah, it depends on where the next progression is, I suppose.
I mean, they've got in terms of dense areas, I guess there's Cave 25 here.
There's grip ring.
There's a grip!
Okay, so never mind.
This
They
seed
can
just keeps on going and giving us items.
fully clear it now. They can. Okay, Arrow still needs his bomb back, which is
Yeah,
in...
Arrow needs his bomb back, Molmets, and then he can full clear Mount Crenel.
Yeah, full clear kernel at 8 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, but these are the worst. Yeah, because generally speaking, as soon as you pick up either the moments, the cape, or even the boots, a lot of locations just green up. So in the tracker, that
Yeah,
honestly-
having all of these items this early means you can get some more efficient routing with less double dipping areas than you would usually have. But you still got to figure out which areas to go to because all of them have checks.
Yeah.
And looks like Arrow is doing his first map check just before dipping into Temple of Droplets.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. Not too bad. Noting.
Okay, so from what we know, early of Temple of Droplets makes little sense. Arrow doesn't have his bomb back. He doesn't have the moments. He doesn't have the boots.
Yeah, and not the
He
lamps.
has a lot less stuff that he knows he has access to.
Yeah, I suppose at least
So
he
I
can
think
get...
going to the first ruby path makes some sense.
Yeah, going to the first
Arrow.
ruby path is always nice, at least early.
It's non-required Temple of Droplets. You basically, by doing this, hope that this is your only dip into Temple of Droplets.
Yeah,
That you go get the first ruby path and just never come back here.
yeah. Minish Woods without Lantern is not a good call. Also, Arrow hasn't picked up his bomb bag yet. The bomb bag is back in Southern Hyrule Field. As soon as he gets his bomb back, he can...
Yeah,
essentially
Arrow
full
probably
clear
wants the bomb back before going to Minish Woods. And
Yeah.
hopes to find it here, which... He could still find a bomb back here.
Yeah, we've got 4 bomb bags in the entire overworld. Well, not overworld, but on the entire map, I suppose. Vanilla Lantern and... Vanilla Lantern is I don't think if that works, because I do know that the logic for the keys in Temple of Droplets is a bit wonky.
You do need to find all small keys early to have the vanilla path in logic, but that can happen.
Okay, that's fair.
If all of if the checks Arrow has access to right now have all the keys, then the lantern can be vanilla, I think.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. But so far, yeah, the scene has been very open. Cube still needs his bottle, and Arrow still needs his bombs for the access to Cave of Flames. But as soon as one of each gets the item, they can just go straight into the beeline for Kernel. Which might not be bad, since Cave of Flames is required, and, well, it's the entirety of Quennel.
Okay,
That's a lot of
so
checks.
a book there at the ruby path.
Yeah,
Looks like Arrow is not checking the underwater pot.
yeah. And I think Cube just missed his grip ring. I don't know if he saw the grip ring, but he probably
Uh,
just saw something golden in the visible spot there.
I mean, he has come to like from the south. He's gonna go there. He
Yeah.
has access to Cave 25, so
Oh yeah, he can. Oh, right.
like he has
Yeah.
tape and moments. He has stuff to do up there. He won't
Yeah.
miss the grip ring.
Yeah, it's probably just.
Well, Trent, yes, there was one key short, but the underwater pod is in logic. Yes.
Yeah.
If underwater pod has a key, vanilla lantern is possible.
Maybe there's a jar in the pot. Who knows? But yeah, it looks like I will be.
If
doing
there's a
few-
gas jar in the pod, that would give them access to the vanilla path, but it won't put it in logic.
But what it will do is probably make Deepwood a fair bit easier. Okay,
There's a white sword.
Yeah. Don't think Cube has the. Yeah, it doesn't have the dog food. So yeah, he will probably be picking up their. Yeah. See the grip ring?
Yeah, picking up the grip ring here will continue into the digging cave.
Yeah. Well, it's the white sword. The white
That's
sword
the
with
first
zero
white
elements.
sword.
Yeah, with 0 elements, I suppose, attached to it? Or loaded up in
Infused
it?
into it? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think the elements are still on the pedestal in the sanctuary, but
Yeah, like it's not the elements in itself, but
the energy of the element, I suppose.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how that works, but
Well, I think by breaking the Picori blade, Vati basically stripped it of all its power. And so Link needs to use the elements in order to regain some like power of the Picori blade. What's also interesting is that so the Minish as a oh, we've got a bottle there.
there's another bottle for Cube. That's
That's his
very
first
nice for him
bottle.
because it will make him go towards Mount Granule.
Yeah, that's his first bottle now, at the moment.
Like now he knows that he can full clear Granule.
Yeah. Yeah. So as I was saying, the inventions that the Picori basically did, or I don't know, invented for the humans, or the Hylians at this point, they are extremely powerful at that. As we know, Aslo is like one of the elders in the Minish tribe, and Aslo basically made a version of the Triforce without the big drawbacks of having the Triforce split in three, which is actually pretty cool if you think about it. So that's the MacGuffin or the plot device that Minish Cap uses to make Vati that powerful. Vati basically just nicked one of Aslo's inventions, which turned him into an extremely powerful sorcerer.
And yes, Arrow is not going to be able to get his boots and bomb back on the other side here.
Yeah.
Unless
So
I
you-
suppose we have a gust jar early in Temple of in Deepwood Shrine and he dips that and actually completes the dungeon. In which case he would gain access to the Bellaria area
Yeah, that's
the
possible.
vanilla way.
Arrow picked up, not Arrow, but Cube picked up a Castle World's Kinstone. So, that's 1 out of 3, I suppose. And you want to find all the Kinstones. Which one's Cas- Okay, so Deepwood Shrine is actually boss locked.
It's most likely boss locked. It could still just be lantern locked.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the big key there, you probably don't want to come back here without the gust jar. Which is good info for Arrow to have, but now he needs
Yeah.
to go back all the way through Minish Woods. I guess he's going to pick up the digging caves on his way on the
Yeah.
other way now, because he would pick up the moments.
Yeah, let's see if Cube decides to venture into into droplets, or if he's going up towards Quenel. It looks like
I
he's
would
going to.
not expect Cube to go into Temple of Droplets here. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. He got full access to Quenel.
yeah,
Gosh,
he
that's
can
it.
full clear Granule, which is
Yeah,
nice. Like,
that's really good.
well, he can't get to Grey Blade. But other
yeah,
than that.
yeah, he still needs one more sword for Grey Blade.
Yeah,
Other
he
than
needs
that,
another
though-
sword and the shield to actually focus the criminal, but those checks he would miss are quite close to the base if you have the grip ring, so...
Yeah, either the grip ring or if you have the ocarina and you already went up to Cave of Flames, you can just flute onto Cradle and... yeah. But yeah, Arrow's still missing his bomb back. That might hurt him actually if he keeps pulling off a few Sphere 0 checks. Oh well, I suppose there's Sphere 1. So yeah, I suppose you always want to have your Sphere 0 checks and your Sphere 1 checks done rather sooner than later.
Yeah, missing the bomb back is making Arrow's route through this noticeably less efficient than Cube's was, but...
Yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't seen another bomb back, so might be fairly difficult for him to acquire one.
I mean, South Arrowfield tree isn't difficult to get to, it's just... He needs to actually go over to that area at some point.
Yeah. And, well, Arrow has quite a few more spots open.
Yeah.
There's lower wave force, now that he has the mids, he can check wave force basically. What else? There's still the courtyard and the moat open. Almost the entirety of town. So there might be a few more locations that he's going to check before heading into Southern Arrowfield again. Okay. That's the second bottle. And let's see if there's maybe something good again in the mid caves here. Over at Cube's
You want
side.
even more early item?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, they still do want the red sword. Like,
yeah. Other red sword
always
gives
want,
access to
like,
Cast Worlds
Western
and
Woods.
yeah,
So, at this point, what do you even expect to be in Western Woods? Like,
at this rate,
they got a lot of
Gustia
stuff to
and-
go through with what they have. Like,
At this rate, I expect at least one sword and at least one major item in Western Woods. Preferably the lamb. Lamb or maybe the Gustia. Just because that seed has been really... what do you call it? Very caring about the races. Yeah, Cube picking up another hard piece here. Yeah, this is iBot's
yeah, I rolled this one. And,
this is iBot's abomination.
I mean, it seems fine so far.
So far. Okay, yeah, Cooper will be checking Karloff now.
Yeah, checking Carlos' house. Unlike another race we have seen where that was.
That's dog food. So we've got a fetch item inside a fetch item. Check. And it looks like
Looks like Cube's having some trouble to decide which of the green areas. Oh no, he's just updating his tracker based on what he has
he's
done.
not okay. He's not okay. So he hasn't done any auto tracking. Very
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Cube doesn't use his own auto tracker, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like he will be probably making his way into Kernel now, since the probability of there being another sword there is fairly high, actually. Meanwhile, Arrow is doing a few more checks in town. To the bottom level. Bottom level of hell. I think wasn't there some weird version of hell where the bottom was just freezing? I think
I have no idea, probably, but
Lucius Fan Larry. That's totally possible. That's entirely possible. Okay, that's the butterfly. I think that was the Mitz butterfly.
Yeah, Cube not using auto tracker makes it hard to see what the butterflies and kinstones are. We
Yeah.
are
Okay.
relying on him to actually update that.
So the 9th circle of hell is frozen. I think so. Yeah, I was remembering that some part of hell is frozen.
Okay. Why are we talking about that?
I don't know. I think because Bluetooth can go straight to the boiler room.
Okay.
Okay, that's the wake-up mushroom for Arrow.
I mean, that's a more convenient placement of that fetch quest item than the dog food was.
Yeah, definitely. The flap swings so much that it becomes cold. Yeah, Cube, you can't access the bottle from over there. That only works with rupees.
I mean, it is a rupee spot.
Yeah. Boiled mushroom tastes
That
good.
would be funny if it worked, though.
Yeah, but I think the mushroom didn't really look that appetizing. It kind of looked like a bit like a toadstool mushroom. This glitch because these are exactly. However, I haven't read Dante's Inferno, so I don't know that much about it. Okay, yeah, Cube, you can just fly over there. You don't need to use the bombs. You still need to use. Yeah. What Cube could have done was just use just equip his cape.
Yeah, he will need to use his bombs to get rid of some of the
Dust here,
stuff
yeah.
covering the ground here to uncover the portal, and saving his bombs there would have been a better, good idea because of that reason. But
Yeah.
I think he's
was-
fine for his bomb count. So
Yeah. I was still missing his bombs though. This might hurt him actually.
yeah,
Wrong
Arrow
one.
not finding that bomb back. That's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, with some luck though, he will probably be able to pick it up soon. And it's good that he does Simon rather sooner than later. Okay, that's the wallet.
There's another wallet.
That's the one kind of bag. We want to see a bomb bag, not a bag that holds money. Bombs was in the
The
in
tree harpies in South Hyrule Field had bombs.
Yeah. So the check below Tingle, basically. Okay. I don't know if Cube was actually saving or quick warping there.
No, you should quick up there since you
Yeah.
have the grip ring, so no
Yep.
need to keep going there.
Avoiding early checks is always a gamble. That's been shown time and time again. We've had that with Dax and his Gusture. We've had that yesterday with what's the name?
Yeah, I guess Arrow wants to route in those checks with like after he has his bomb bag to go to the Eastern Hills Beanstalk and get the Keys Cave there, but that doesn't work if your bomb bag is in one of those early checks. So
Yeah. Okay, but it looks like he's going to pick it up soon. And yeah, the cape is basically your last dungeon item that you get in Minish Cap. The final
Cape
dungeon.
is basically breaks open a lot of things all
Yeah.
over the place.
Okay, Arrow picking up his bomb bags now.
Yeah, he's not happy about leaving that for so long.
Yeah, can imagine.
But I expect him to continue this into the Eastern Hills Beanstalk, where we'll find his boots, and then to the back entrance to Minish Woods and get
Yeah.
those flippers checks.
So
and
yeah,
Benari.
cape is the last item that's not Darkhold Castle is the Palace of Winds, and you get your cape there. And the reason why is that the cape speeds up literally everything. Every single dungeon can be in every little dungeon, the cape can be used in some effect. It has some major speed up advantages in Cave of Flames. And I suppose in droplets it also skips like half the dungeon.
The being able to jump between the two paths to the levels in droplets makes that a lot easier.
Yeah. And it basically more or less just it speeds up a lot of things. Just because with the cape you can jump and you can get around some tricky terrain for the end game. Yeah, the game is just all around useful, and it breaks everything. But we haven't really seen it break something major in the 80% route. It's still really useful, but there's no major glitch attached to it, unfortunately. Or at least no glitch that we saw so far. Oh yeah, it gives Castle Waltz access. So Castle Waltz is the swamp area, and
Yeah, we don't have access to that area because we don't actually have access to Western Woods right now.
yeah, we do need the red sword.
But
to
then
have-
once you have that, yes, cape or boots allows you to get checks there, which we
Yeah.
have both. So
Yeah, you need either cape or boots to traverse the swamp, because if you're too slow, basically, you just drown in the little mud area. In okay, that's our Kingston.
hard to use. So that
Oh.
makes it a good thing that Arrow didn't try to go up there without
Yeah.
his bomb back.
Okay, so
That's the one, like you can get everything else in Cave of Flames except for that one spot without
Yeah.
bombs. But
we do know about one butterfly though. That's the Midst butterfly. I think that was the first one that he picked up in what's it called in the beanstalk. I don't know about the second one though.
I mean,
I suppose we
as soon
see
as
it
he
soon.
opens his inventory, we should be able to see which butterflies he has, right?
Yeah,
Like, and if we don't see the bow butterfly, then it's the Flippers butterfly.
yeah.
Like,
It's chance to see out the map. That's fair, but even if Todd is not required, the chance that there's something in Todd is fairly high. Just because with Mania you have, I want to say 20 spots open for you.
what area? Sorry.
Droplets. Yeah. How many checks do we have in droplets? Probably about 20.
That sounds about right. Of course, most of those are lantern locked or like Gusture and
But quite Octopock. Well, quite Octo could also. That's always a possibility. We could see, I don't know, a sword there, or maybe the
Octo
Gusture.
has 2 checks. Since the the element spots that don't get assigned elements are just random items in this game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks like Cube is currently just marking off some things on his tracker. It just reverses underwater items. Yep. With underwater items, we had an additional maybe 12 to 15 checks in droplets.
It was a bit much, yeah.
Yeah. 12 extra. Okay. That's even worse. Yeah. Okay, that's very false. That's very false, Kingston for Arrow.
That's interesting.
Which that means that Cloud is in
He
logic.
can get to upper waveforms out of logic if he chooses to.
Yeah,
Like it's
Oh, yeah.
logically locked behind the lantern, but
they still don't have the lantern. Alright. But it's.
if you can skip the lantern, this would be the seed to do it with the element layout. Like,
Yeah. Well, you do need the lantern though for Darkhow Castle. There's one.
well,
in
there's
Darkhow
one
Castle.
tower.
Yeah.
So if you somehow don't have the lantern by that point, you can gamble that, and then if that tower is required, you can still I guess then you got to search for your lantern.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like Q picked up another an additional.
There was
Cloud of
another
Skinstone.
Cloud of Skinstone.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And yeah, looks like that first boomerang that I think they both butterfly that they both picked up was the Flippers butterfly. So
Yeah.
on
Was it-
Eastern Hills, right?
I think that was the Mids butterfly. Mids, not the flippers.
No, Arrow.
Arrow didn't-
Mids butterfly.
Okay. Then.
That was the second one that
Oh, there was a second one. Okay.
Cube picked up. So they should both have the Flippers butterfly, and Cube also has the Mids butterfly.
Yeah, we're going
And
to.
neither one has the good butterfly, which is the bow butterfly. So
Yeah, we're going to see it in a second though, since he does. Okay, so he has Mids and Flippers butterfly.
Yeah.
While Arrow only has the Flippers butterfly. Let's see. Okay, it looks like Arrow will be making his way up Quenel, not Quenel, but Vale Falls actually.
Yeah, like having picked up the Vale Falls Kingston there, these are some pretty fast checks to get. And you know it's out of logic, so you even get some info about where the lantern can be, if there's something here.
Yeah, I will be picking up his information locations next, which are always nice to see. Okay, that's...
There's a sword!
Okay.
That's nice for Arrow, like this is
That's access
nice
for
logic
Western
break.
Woods. Yeah.
That's access to Western Woods, out of logic, and...
That's super useful. For the time being, that means that he can probably prolong, or he can shove Chaos Flames further in the back catalog.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like you actually found much in Cave of Flames yet.
Yeah, unless the sword is available, Lamb can't be in Western Woods. So we still haven't seen the courtyard. We still haven't seen the majority of the minute checks in town. And for all we know, it could be somewhere in even Deepwood, or not in Deepwood, but in Droplets. We haven't seen the what's called pod check, so the lamp could be technically in the underwater pod.
Yeah, like what Rom said in chat, like if you find the lamp in Western Woods, you know there's another sword available. That's probably the more likely case in which this information becomes useful, because otherwise you would need to know all source locations, or know, like, have done every check that isn't locked behind that, which the seed is a bit too open to have done that soon. So yeah, Western Woods, lots of checks here.
But yeah, let's see what's inside Dak's favorite chest, shall we? Okay, there's Ocarina on Arrow's
and
part.
that makes this logic break really good for Arrow. Like,
Yeah.
having the Ocarina early, you don't care it's out of logic, it makes it so much faster to get around and just get fast checks first.
Yes, Twilight. You missed a fairly item-dense start to the seed. Okay, that's sword there.
There's a sword. So there's just one more sword or the lantern that's available before Western Woods.
Yeah, so that means that the sword might be... It might be in Quenel. Either in Quenel or in town at this point. Or, well, the courtyard, I suppose. That's the, I suppose, the most probable.
Yeah, or those
locations.
could have the lantern instead, which would put this into logic.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. Or Malawi. But Malawi wouldn't be too bad since Cave of Flames
With the
is
required Cave of Flames, that's a decent spot for a sword, but yeah.
Okay, that's the butterfly.
Yeah, that's the last butterfly. There's another bump back. There's the Great Spin Scroll, which I think they already have Great Spin.
Yeah,
so
that's
long spin
that's
for
not
them.
long spin. Yeah, and I think... Oh, okay, and the Jabberknight.
And the useless Jabberknight.
Not. That's nice. But yeah. Stop the sequence break now. I think Arrow would need to get his last... Yeah, this is huge knowledge, but if he continues to do that, might not find his sword soon.
Their last sword can be here if the lantern is locked. It's unlocked before Western Woods, and vice versa. Like, one of the two can be here, not both.
I would still go into
But yeah,
Cradle
at this
now.
point, it feels like the locations that are actually in logic are more likely to have
Yeah, it does look like
good items.
Yeah, they only got one sword left. However, it does look like Arrow will be just making or doing the first two checks here, and then just opening up the wind quest and then fluting away. Yeah, meanwhile, Cube started fighting the Hyrulean Lapras. He tried making us aware of something on the walls, but I can't really see what it is exactly. It's just way too obscure. Okay, Great Uncle Herbert, or Swiftblade the First, only had a rupee.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many scrolls they have.
Not enough.
Not enough, no.
I think they've picked up like 5 of them.
Yeah, around 5 sounds right.
Yeah, 5. I think that's a 5 on Arrow's tracker page. But yeah, Arrow is putting off Quenel for a bit too long. More
Yeah,
likely.
no, doing the Minish checks in Caster here before going to his actually in logic checks in Krenel and
Yeah, that's
that
not
feels
too
wrong.
good. If he doesn't find his Gusture or his Lamp here,
I mean,
it's
if he
not
does, he
really
just
worth.
got very lucky, but it's like,
It's very unlikely.
you are out of logic here.
Yeah. Let's hope that he doesn't go hiking.
Do you
Yeah.
really think he's gonna do like the first 3 or 4 Minish checks here and then not do hiking?
Hopefully. Okay, unfortunately, Malawi only had 5 arrows for him. Okay, Arrow wants to wants to use a Great Spin here, and he got a bit trolled by the Matter Pillars.
Bulldozers.
Yeah, Bulldozer, sorry.
Yeah.
Matter Pillar.
Charming Great Spin, they are not that easy, like.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
Malari didn't have the swords, so.
Yeah, Arrow. Oh god, Arrow is going to do hiking. No, don't do that! You're not in logic right now. That's a. Oh, he's doing a big logic break, basically. Oh,
Yeah,
sequence
he's just
break.
continuing the logic break that already got him 2 swords in hope
Yeah.
of finding even more, like.
Yeah, but at this point.
Either his sword or his lantern has to be in the accessible spots
Fuck the
in
logic.
logic. It's. Yeah, I mean, maybe he just forgot that he broke. Like, that he
Yeah.
went through a dark room. I don't think so, but maybe.
He should know that by now. Buckle up, Bucko.
Yeah, Arrow should know that, like, hey, lantern is required for dark rooms in logic. but-
Yeah, well. Where we are going, we don't need logic. Yeah, meanwhile, Cube is going to check the Quenel Beanstalk, which is always nice, since that's about 13 to... Yeah, I think that's 13 locations. That's really good.
Yeah, there's 9 items on the beanstalk. There's the this one, like the 2 more up on the wall, the digging cave, and the rain chest.
Yeah, that's 14 if you don't do the bomb chest check that Cube just did. But yeah, so far, I don't see Arrow being too efficient here. He should get into Cave of Flames now and do his first dungeon. He has access. He had access. Oh, that's Lantern.
There's the lantern. So that puts everything Arrow's doing into logic once he gets
Yeah.
that. Which I guess
Yeah.
is good for Arrow that the lantern is the item that was in logic.
Yeah. So
Which,
that's
since it means he can still find like his sword and
yeah,
Yeah.
all the things here. The thing is, on your tracker, Castle looks like a very big location with a lot of checks, but that's not really the case. Since all those checks are very, very far apart from.
I mean,
from
Casa is
each
still
other.
a decently checked dense place. It's not nearly as good as like Western Woods or
Deep
stuff
Woods,
like that,
yeah.
but it still feels faster than say Town. I don't know about that for sure, but it's like
Yeah, if we
those
have
are
some.
probably comparable in terms of like, hey, there's a lot of checks, but they also take a while.
Yeah. We could use someone to actually time everything in town, or maybe even Castle Worlds. That'd be very useful. That would be nice. If we only had someone like that. Okay, there's Graveyard Key, so
So
that's access to Graveyard.
that is access to Graveyard once Q picks up his other 2 swords or Arrow picks up the lantern and.
Oh, right, he's in his, he's in his swords. Oops.
Yeah, like we know that how to get to Graveyard, but neither runner actually has all the pieces.
Yeah.
Um,
Oops.
yeah, Royal Crypt, not an element dungeon in this seed, so that's still a decent amount of checks in Graveyard though.
Sort of pre-royal relic cave. The sword could be on damage for all we know. But still, owners are still missing their gas jar, which is more or less their...
Yeah, so basically, we are missing Gustra, Sword, and Kinstones.
Yeah.
No mod. Which, yeah. Still a bit to go, but...
It's still the gas jar again. It's always the gas jar that's waiting to be discovered. Damn is, but I mean, yeah. Damn is a nice meme. We even did put him into the meme list for the ban list. So if there's something on
we are
Dampai...
still quite far from Gomod Gustra myth.
It's still possible. It's
There's
still
still
possible.
another 4 Kinstones.
Okay, now Evo is picking up his mid's butterfly. And he's finally making his way up to Kennel. Butterfly percent, yep. That's sub 45 minutes. Butterfly percent, that's nice. Ooh, excuse me. And it looks like Cube is maybe making his way near Way Forts.
He doesn't have the very first Kinstone, so he can't get the...
Oh, he doesn't,
upper
right.
Way fix.
The butterflies...
in the well in town, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was in town.
Cheers.
The butterflies speed up a few animations for item usage. So the butterflies decrease the animation time for the moments, for the bow, and for the flippers, which means that the racers can swim, dig, and shoot arrows faster. Oh, it looks... yeah, maybe Cube will be checking the mode next, which is not a bad call.
You know, just clearing out the checks that he has access to, like,
Yeah. Yeah, there's not too much in the modes so far. Yeah, Evo should be... not Evo, but Cube should be heading towards town. Hopefully. Butterflies for
yeah,
other
we
items.
totally should have other butterflies for other items, like
Yeah.
Boots butterfly.
Makes you run even
Charge
faster.
up time for boots.
Yeah,
Or something.
or just double the speed.
I know, that would be a bit too much, but like...
Gotta go fast.
Like, if you could just start dashing more quickly, that would be enough for...
Yeah, without the basically wind up time. Instant charge boots. Yeah, instant charge. What else could we do? We could get something
Could
for
do
the
a flute
Gastra.
butterfly that makes the bird come faster.
Yeah. We could get something for the jar that instantly puts it on, I suppose, the red version.
I guess,
So,
but that's
yeah.
like...
That's not too useful, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah,
Must first
Myth, you
check-
say that, but they also like had a lot of items and stuff to check, so it's...
Yeah, maybe
kind of
Cube
makes
just
sense that they
doesn't want to.
put off the courtyard for so long.
Yeah, but still, it's still a Sphere Zero check.
Yeah, but like...
On top
unless
of-
his sword was there, there's nothing that would have helped Cube that much.
Yeah.
Like he did Krenel.
But Cube didn't do Tingle either, the Tingle trees. So for all we know, there could be something on the Tingle trees.
Didn't Arrow do the Tingle trees?
I don't think that he did all of them. Did he?
Uh...
I don't know.
At least some...
Did
Yeah,
them all,
I
okay.
would have thought that he did all of
Okay,
them.
okay, never mind then.
That was why he was searching for his bomb break, right?
Oh yeah, right. Okay, that's another
That's
book.
another book. Is that
That's
the
the
second or
second
third?
book. I think that's the
We
second
have
book.
seen the red one for sure. I think we're missing the green one.
I think the red one was in Northern Hyrule Fields heart piece? Yeah, I think something like that.
Maybe?
Yeah, imagine actually, imagine remembering what the checks were.
Yeah, no, it's
I think we said 47 minutes. Yeah. Oof.
yeah, but like I said, that's like I guess if you find a sword here, you would have gone to Western Woods earlier. But like other than that, it's they got access to all of like they could clear most of Krennel. That's more appealing than Tingle Trees, even though Tingle Trees are a Sphere location. Like. But yeah, with the lantern arrows going to find here, he is going to be back in logic, so that's at least something. I do wonder where he will go next. Like, I guess Graveyard's open, he has Temple of Droplets open.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Hmm.
He hasn't done Hero Flames yet, he's gonna do that first, but then...
Yeah, we still need either the Gust Jar or the Kinstones for the access to the other dungeons, though.
Yeah, like...
So I think, well, with the lantern, checking droplets is probably a very good idea.
I think
maybe
you check the Graveyard first.
Yeah, that's yeah. But Cube still needs to find his swords.
Oh no, Cube still needs to find the swords, yeah.
And the
he needs the Valford Skinstone too.
Yeah. Let's hope he checks town.
Yeah, I think for Cube here, you want to clear out town before you, like, go back into droplets. Non-element droplets, like. Yeah, if he's doing this check, he's gonna clear out at least some of town.
Yeah. Small chance Gustras and Deepwood Shrine. Yeah, but so far...
Yes,
oh, yeah.
we do have one more check available in Deepwood Shrine since we've been in there. Has Cube also checked the first chest in there, or was it only
don't think
Arrow?
so. Just Arrow. And Arrow just picked up his graveyard key.
Cube doesn't know that he most likely needs his Gusture to progress in Deepwood Shrine. So he might go there and we would see the other check that they now have access to on his side.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, I don't expect Arrow to go back there without the Gusture.
Yeah, I think we already saw the school garden here.
Yeah, Arrow has been here a while ago.
Yeah. Cube, you can quick warp. That's faster. And now it's too late. He isn't even going to check the school top, is he? Or has he done that already? He heard you.
Yeah, he heard Hendris 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, he heard me across time and space. Since our runners here are on a delay. Which Gusher would be G for Cube. Oh, not necessarily. Cube still hasn't checked the checks that he can do in Deepwood. So he has the possibility of two...
So I think Regal means that Arrow wouldn't ever go there and find that.
Okay. Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah, must have messed up on some of the butterflies, but...
Yep. I'm going for my comms percent.
Yeah, if you just see those at a standing spot like those rupees early, just picking them up makes it easier to, like, you don't have to remember, you can check if you got them.
Yeah.
To know if you can skip any checks in the end.
Yeah, so there was one
if you have
butterfly...
a habit of checking your map for that, you probably just want to pick them up to not confuse yourself.
Yeah. Huh, butterfly, okay. Well then... You can also just have a good memory. Ah,
Yeah,
nah,
but like,
that's too easy.
if you had a like, that's like saying, yeah, why would you use a tracker? You can just remember every check.
Yeah,
Sure, but it's just
Just don't
easy
forget.
not to.
just don't forget about it, yeah. That's great advice. That's 10 out of 10. Map hasn't even tracked. Yeah, it's not tracked.
Oh no, it's not in the tracker, but it's tracked in your inventory, and you can check it there.
Yeah, you can just bring up the map screen in your while inside a dungeon and quickly check that. Items in the game. That's fair.
Well, yeah, but you put your other items in the tracker because it shows you what locations you can access on the map. Not to remember which items you have.
Yeah,
At least
in-game
that's
tracker
why I
when.
do it. I don't know if anyone else has problems actually remembering what items they have, but...
In-game tracker when. Just bring up the pause menu to get the little emo tracker inside the game itself.
Like, just put icons on the map for all available locations over. Like, there are those icons that get added to your map after you complete a fusion. I guess we could add that for every check that you have access to in Logic.
I think that's a bit...
I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah, that's a bit too much
that won't
trouble.
actually happen. Yeah, Myth, that's why remotes and butterflies are not on my tracker.
So much access. Yeah, isn't there one instance where the remotes can actually be required?
No, there's no instance for the remote bombs to be required.
Okay. I was thinking that someone was talking about required remote bombs. But that might just be Nesman with his hack.
Yeah, no, like,
know,
light arrows can be required, boomerang can be required. I don't think remote bombs can be required in the current Logic, and I
Not
don't
really.
know a situation where there would be.
Yeah. Suppose the only way where a remote bomb can be required is if it's some sort of fairly evil switch or crystal switch puzzle.
Oh, was there a roll lift myth? Do I need to DQ someone?
Yeah, I think Arrow did a roll lift to open up the Kinstone in Cave of Flames. I think it was intentional.
Ah, okay, so we don't need to DQ him. Yeah, reminder that this is played on the glitches rule set, which technically outlaws roll lifts as well.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if anyone actually cares. Should
Okay.
maybe just make our own rule set for randomizer.
Yeah. Okay.
On the other hand, I don't want to actually encourage having to learn roll lifts, so...
Okay, Arrow picked... not Arrow, but Q picked up his Wave Forward Kinstone. So he should be going to Wave Forwards next to get his next sword.
Yeah, and then that sword will lead him to another sword in Western Woods, which...
How do you roll lift? So roll lifts are done by placing a bomb, then having one neutral input, and then having a wall, basically. Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is the Link to the Past sequel, isn't it? I think
in what sense? Like, it's the Link's Awakening is the fourth Zelda game made, yes. But
No. I think.
Don't worry about the timeline, please.
I think it's as far as the timeline is concerned. I think the Link from Oracle games and Link to the Past is the same one in Link's Awakening, if I remember that correctly.
I have no idea. Randomized timeline.
Randomized timeline.
That probably makes more sense than the current one still.
Yeah. Yeah, the same one as Link to the Past. I think Link to the Past comes first, and then the Link from Link to the Past continues to have adventures in Holodrum and Librana, which are the maps of the Oracle games. And on his way back from those, he gets into a storm, and then Link's Awakening basically happens. Looks way too easy to do. Well,
Yeah,
the
like-
are frame perfect though, so they aren't that easy. Things will have Camp of the Twilight Princess. Does it? I think it's.
I think for those spin-offs you have to, like, I don't think those are the main timeline, and then
I
you
don't think
basically
they are.
get to unofficial timelines, and sure.
Oh yeah. I think when you mash your buttons too quickly, you can get a roll lift here and there. So. It's
Yeah,
precise,
like,
but
we
that doesn't.
aren't actually going to DQ anyone for doing an accidental roll lift, like... I don't know how much time roll lifts save, like, overall, but...
I think each roll lift maybe saves a second or two, so.
Is it? Yeah, like...
Next cost for is after Twilight Princess. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. So it's the same. It's technically the same link within disabled in Rando, but I'm concerned about glitchless speedruns. Roll lifts aren't disabled in Rando. You can do roll lifts in Rando. Even with glitches disabled, you can still do a roll lift. Link's cross for training. Yeah, that's one obscure. That's very obscure spin-off game that makes use of the what's it called? The Zapper. CDI games. So that we don't talk about CDI games. Yeah.
So cubesolver actually continued into CloudOps here. Arrow didn't go do this.
Yeah.
Probably because he was out of logic, and I don't get why Cube's here. He just got access to Western Woods, and like he
Maybe
doesn't have
there's-
Ocarina yet, so this is actually losing quite a bit of time for him.
What if there's something good here? And he already
Yeah,
has
if there's something good
weekend
here, of
subs.
course, it's
So how do you do OG again? So, Ocarina.
get
or
some
the Ocarina
animation
glitch.
while you play your Ocarina.
Yeah,
Like,
Ocarina glitch is probably the most useful glitch in Minish Cap. You can do it when canceling an animation while with your Ocarina. I think the most common used one is that if you position yourself just shy of a staircase, and then you press up to enter the staircase and A at the same time, or B, depending on your Ocarina button. That way, the game gets confused about Link's current state, and it essentially freezes the in-game time, so, more or less. So enemies won't move, NPCs won't move either, and if you roll doing an OG or while it's frozen, crash the game. But with OG you can essentially walk over walls, so walls just become a mere suggestion. Yeah. And yeah, that is Lucky 2? I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yes, one of those.
Yeah,
Yes, there's a few
like worst chest
imported
switch.
enemies. No, Crane, it's a bit different. Like you can also walk over like holes in the ground and
Yeah.
not fall down with this. Whereas
If
I don't think chest sword actually allows you to walk on air.
yeah, I think it's very
Plus,
Probably-
OG doesn't make you not see any items, so it's obviously way superior to chest storage.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know why Arrow is going up here, but OG, I think it can be. Yeah, OG is a bit like the exploration glitch in Link to the Past.
That's probably closer to it, yeah.
Yeah, it's very close to the exploration
I
glitch.
think explosion glitch is just you getting put on the wrong layer and does...
Yeah, the game gets confused about your layer. And technically the same one happens when doing OG, but also your time is frozen, basically. So, yeah. You see, that's no... Yeah, imagine actually having an infinite sword glitch here.
I mean, ISG would be fun.
Yeah, well, there might be one here, Minish Cap, but it hasn't been discovered yet. So, get on with it. Called a macro.
Yeah.
Okay, I think there was fast split in the pillar.
Fast spin? Or... Pretty sure it was fast spin, not fast split. So
Okay.
something about great spin charge time. That's
Okay.
the text for fast spin.
Yeah, I think it's set spin, so... Yeah, it's actually kind of weird to see that Arrow keeps off-putting droplets. Since I think droplets will be my next like major location to farm a few Keenstones.
I can see Arrow doing some town checks here while he's passing.
Yeah, just doing a few town checks while he's passing through.
And like I said earlier, I would go to Graveyard then.
Oh yeah, Graveyard is... Oh yeah, Graveyard is
For
open.
Cube, the next step is Western Woods.
Yeah,
No question about it.
yeah, I think
For Arrow, I think I would go Graveyard here.
Yeah, Arrow picked up the Graveyard key, so...
Well, they both have the Graveyard key.
Both have both keys,
Arrow
yeah.
has the blue sword.
Okay.
Cube didn't pick up the London key, but...
Oh, he didn't. Oh, yeah, that's fair. But he knows where it is, and it's... Well,
Yeah, he
doesn't
knows
need
where it is and he knows he doesn't need it, so...
Yeah. Okay, Arrow... yeah. In order to get the Din's charm, Arrow needs to talk to Gorman first. Yeah, there isn't really a big advantage to roll of diminished cap randomizer.
I mean, saving time is an advantage.
Yeah, it is, but imagine if you get your remote bombs fairly
It
early.
doesn't allow you to skip anything, but like...
Okay, Cube picking up his Ocarina.
Yeah, that's, makes me, like... It's probably not happy he put that off for so long. Like, having to climb down Wellfalls because he did Cloud Tops, only to then find his Ocarina in Western Woods, probably doesn't feel too good about that one.
Yeah. Let's hope that he doesn't do Caster, though. Since we do know that Caster is more or less empty. I think we saw every single check in Caster, except Great Uncle Herbert. Okay, that's one back at Percy. Well, not Percy, but the Moblin.
Well, yeah, it's... Percy has
the-
2 checks, that's the
Yeah.
first one, and then there's...
Can you do Port Items Accident, though? I think if you fat finger it, yeah, you can do Port Items. Or at least the first instance. It's very unlikely that he will be... Well, it's very unlikely that you will be actually using the portal items in Fortress of Winds, for example. Or the applied portal items to skip half of Wind Winds, or not Wind Winds, but Fortress of Winds.
It looks like Arrow's picking up Din's Charm here. I
Yeah.
expect him to take this into Simon's at this point.
Didn't he do Simon's already? I think he
do
already
Simon's
did.
already?
I think he did Simon's already, yeah. He did it fairly
Okay,
early.
yeah, I guess it was Arrow who did... Yeah, right, Arrow did Simon's before his bump back.
Yeah.
So... Guess he's just picking that up for later.
Yeah. Combined port items and OG. I don't know. Well, Maybe? I don't know. But I think it's portal items because you can actually use multiple items while or well, with the portals. There's one application with the gas jar in, I think Toads showed that in London Ranch, where you can gas jar all along the multiple items on OG. Maybe. We haven't seen it yet, so the portal items and OG combination. And I don't think I think if you step on a portal while in OG, you soft lock. Or you, yeah. I think. Probably, yeah. On the first screen, yeah. I don't know what happens on the second screen, though, but it's probably not that much either. Maybe you get stuck on the portal animation position, I have no clue. Yeah, I think...
Looks like Aero's actually clearing out town and doing a lot of checks here. He just unlocked the fountain there, so...
Yeah. Could do an DHC to get out of bounds. Yeah, you could use it in DHC. And... we can get out of bounds in Quenel, though, in Upper Quenel, with the portals over on the rain side of the mountain. But... there isn't really a good use for the out-of-bounds glitch there, since you are still kind of locked up to the northern parts of Quenel. Need to with Ocarina. Yeah, that's the point. You don't want to go into Upper Quenel with the Ocarina after doing Cave of Flames. It could be useful if you can actually skip the boulder puzzle on Quenel. So, for example, you get the Ocarina early, and then you can just go up the climbable wall and skip the boulder puzzle with the Ocarina early. But the only way I can see that being used is in combination with a what's it called? Some sort of inventory manipulation where you get the Ocarina early. Since we do need the second element from Cave of Flames to get our red sword, which opens up Western Woods basically to get the Ocarina. Okay, yeah, Arrow's checking the fountain.
Yeah, Cube's just doing checks Arrow has already done. Arrow's checking some new stuff here. So
Yeah, we haven't seen that so far. Okay, that's wall attack. That's...
yeah, that's so you found dash attack in the visible spot earlier and road attack here.
Yeah.
I think that should be 7 scrolls for him.
Yeah, that should be enough for Great Uncle Herbert. That's
Another bottle there.
Yeah, so one more container for his calcium. Which is very important. But yeah, maybe... yeah, it looks like he's going to go towards... okay, he's checking courtyard first, and then maybe graveyard.
Right, there's still this reserve check here.
Yeah, he still hasn't done... he still hasn't done courtyard. Yeah. 1 hour 10 0 check.
I mean... if he doesn't skip it here, that is.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a deja vu from yesterday.
I don't think he's gonna skip it if he saw yesterday's race at all, but...
yeah. Because we had an instance yesterday where one runner kind of lost because he kept off... yeah, he kept off
Lizzie just must have mistracked this as, the regular link-sized heart piece spot here in the fountain.
Oh, so that's why. Can't get flamed for bad tracking if you don't ask your Twitch link. You can't get flamed for tracking if nobody knows you're tracking. That's big brain time. Yeah, but it does look like Cube will be making his way into hiking now.
Yeah, I didn't find anything here, right?
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Both are just now catching up on checks the other has already done.
Yeah. Let's see. What does Cube have access to?
I mean, he also has access to like Railway Gravehead. He has access to Temple of Droplets.
Yeah.
I think those are the big ones.
Yeah. You have a few
Cube,
more.
unlike Arrow, has actually done Cloud Tops.
Yeah. So there could be some.
And Arrow has done some more stuff in town than Cube has.
Yeah. We didn't see the Orphan Fairy yet. We didn't see Fifi, so the dog in Lake
Yeah,
Hylia.
Orphan Fairy and did either of them go to the farm cave?
The farm cave, yeah, I think Arrow did.
Yeah.
It was only a red rupee though. Then there's still the blue sword check in Vale Falls. We saw Greyblade. What do we have?
Yeah,
But we
Arrow
haven't
did
seen.
Greyblade.
Yeah, we haven't seen Link Minish Waterhole.
No, we haven't seen the South Hyrule Field minish-sized hole in the water.
Yeah. We did see Anju.
Yeah,
Arrow did.
I think one of them did chickens.
Arrow did Anju.
Arrow did chickens.
And also, I think there's still library open. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
should be.
library and the sewers. However, Cube hasn't checked. Well, he hasn't marked it off his own tracker. KFC lady. Yeah, we still have to see the sewers. So under the library. I think that's more or less the sewers.
Yeah, that's...
KFC lady. Yeah, and so far, both of us are still missing a few kinstones to get into Fortress and Windtrial, respectively. I think Cube is missing a few. Cube? Okay. Please don't climb up there. There's nothing there. Cube? You okay, buddy?
Cube apparently doesn't know Castor that well.
Yeah. I think he's looking for the other Igor statue. The check that's like to the northeast of him right now. It took him a moment. That's only for some muscle memory. Okay.
But not if you come from the right.
Yeah, Cube's just marking off a few things on his tracker right now.
Yeah, just marking off stuff he's done.
Yeah, he marked
Looks
off.
like Arrow is doing Library now.
Yeah. Maybe that's the final book on Library. Who knows at this point. Might as well, since, well, it's a library minish. Maybe they've got the book. Library.
Could
Okay,
be pretty like, hey, you need those books to access the spot in the library.
Yeah.
But he took a book with him to the lake.
Well, you do want something to kill some time when on vacation.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he went on vacation, so he removed the path to his other home and took it with him.
Yeah, sure. It's basically key for his house. Well, not one, but 3 keys. Well, 5, actually. That's one secure house. One secure house, though. To put library in the library. Well, I think library is also in the library. He's the one that gives that puts you in the sewers.
That's the same guy that you asked for the flippers who trolls you in the vanilla game. Like, we never see that path to the flippers spot because unless it's in vanilla flippers and they're required, you're not gonna see that. Like, or unless what's there locks the flippers, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't figured out though how Library was able to hide the flippers in the sewers if you need the flippers to exit the sewers. So he hit the
He just
flippers.
dropped them down there, right?
Well, not really. He did put it in a chest, and the chest isn't really right underneath him. You kind of need
No,
to.
the scissor beetles move the chest for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He has a second pair, obviously. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, he just quick walked back to his.
You just quick walked. Yeah, you always have to think about why and how did some people put the chests where they are. Someone had to. Someone actually had to put the chests there. So I suppose it makes the most sense with the dungeons, with the weapons or the items in the dungeons, since those are more or less just I suppose an ancient artifact hidden in an ancient temple. I don't know. Well, I don't think the Cave of Flames is actually a temple. It was more or less an abandoned mine shaft.
Yeah, it's.
And wind and
I don't
force
think you
winds.
want to dig your mine deep enough to find lava, but I don't actually know anything about mining. So.
Yeah. Maybe just
I mean, Cave of Flames seems to have terrible safety for terrible worker
Safety
safety.
hazards. Well, but so does the Goron mines in Twilight Princess, for example.
I mean, governments in Twilight Princess is bad for humans, but Gorons.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you think about it, a lot of the temples and like sanctuaries and antique ruins in the entirety of Zelda don't really make sense. Well, some do, but not all. But the majority of them don't. So I suppose, well, maybe Temple of Droplets is an ancient temple slash a sort of managed city. Well, at least Droplets is a managed city in the manga.
I mean, who knows how droplets look like before it froze over? So
Yeah.
like.
Gosh, I'm not paying on that's falsehood. But what about Yelawi? There might be something on Yelawi, for all we know. Or Tingle.
I mean, we still need, what, 4 kinstones? So, Hilary, Tingle, Blue True, Octo.
Yeah, 4 kinstones.
We got
And
enough
one-
items to go around.
Yeah. Gust jar and fan loop, obviously. No. Put the Gust jar into the visible spot in Palace of Winds. The one under the...
The hard piece, but that's kind of
Yeah.
nice because you can skip fan loop if you so that there.
Yeah, but still, it's...
And you're in Gormod otherwise.
It's a very teasing location. Either that, or put your Gust jar behind the visible spot in the garden. Or the school garden. Okay, Evo had a little Sky Shark accident with a Sky Shark.
But you can't
in...
go mod Fortress if your last Cloudhops kinstone is there.
Yeah, and you can't. What would be worse? The final Cloudhops kinstone in Fortress, or the final Caster kinstone in Palace?
It depends. Do you get to go mod the other dungeon, or are you still missing other items?
I think at this point you're still missing your Forsword, obviously. And the what's it called? The Gust jar.
Okay, looks like Arrow is choosing Temple of Droplets most likely. Out of the locations we got? No, he's going to London. Still has checks there left then.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
he went here without boots earlier.
Yeah. It's still interesting to see that both Cube and Arrow still haven't done Wall Valley.
Yeah, it's
Wall Valley is actually fairly dense in item locations. You can do Wall Valley in maybe 5 minutes or even less. So if you got access to Wall Valley, and very early access actually at that, you don't want to put it off. Yeah, for too long.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wall Valley has 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, maybe Arrow's going there after this. Like, if he takes this up into... I don't think he's done the mode yet, and then goes into Royal Value.
Yeah, I think Wall Valley has about 13 checks, so that's like the entirety of Deepwood Shine.
There's 2 in the crypt, of which kind
Oh,
of,
2.
like,
It's
want
10,
to skip the
okay.
king, kind of.
Yeah,
Then there's 5 outside?
it's 4 minutes to clear. See? That's even better. Yeah, but hopefully Arrow is making his way into Wall Valley now, since he's already in the like general location.
Yeah, if he still skips Royal Valley here, that's
A big oof.
very surprising.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Cube is checking the sewers. Yeah, it does look like Arrow is checking the Royal Valley now, so not a bad call. So for all we know, could be Force there, could be the Gusture there. Although I'm personally hoping for a vanilla Gusture. This seat still needs something that puts the takes it apart. Okay, that's a Cast Watkins stone.
There's a Castigan stone in the sewer, so that's required.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you drop down from the library in the sewers, you basically start to the far right of where Cube currently is. There's still an entire section to the right of him. And then the
Yeah,
big
but obviously, like, we just put the flippers down there, and then this is a Beetles took him.
Yeah. I don't know how the Scissor Beetles managed to fit the chest to the door, though.
They swam around. Like,
With
the
the
chest
big
is empty
chest.
inside, so it floats, so it's fine.
Ah, okay.
And then you gotta throw they had to throw it with their scissor boomerang thingies.
Okay.
And time.
Like Animal Crossing items. Yeah. Oh yeah, they turn
All
into
that.
leaves when not they turn into leaves when not in Link's inventory or displayed somewhere. Okay, yeah. Arrow making his way through the Wall Valley here. Cube checking the pillar, which I think had something, but I don't know what it was.
I think it was another spin scroll, so not too
Yeah.
important. But I guess Cube doesn't have access to Swipwraith the First yet.
Yeah. Oasis are still missing the Rockbreaker though, so Arrow unfortunately has to pick up the rocks and then just throw them. Yeah, imagine being able to flip your rocks with the cane. Like if it keep from bonk.
Yeah, turns out that one isn't randomized.
Yeah. Would be incredibly funny though. Cube, you don't want to do Anju, you want to go into Wall Valley. Randomize one. Yeah, but that means that there are technically 2 graveyard keys just distributed in the.
Oh no,
in the
I
map.
mean we're gonna like the item pool can be made independent from what checks are randomized pretty easily, and
That's Rockbreaker.
kind of the plan for the new logic version, anyways. So I
Yeah.
guess that one could be randomized. You would have to just set the flag.
The Crow steals a random item from you. Oh, that would be evil. But
That
I would
would
love that.
be a problem, Nimbus, because like you need your boots to get it back, and then it's like you don't you can't guarantee that you have that item if you don't have the boots, and
Yeah,
trying to make that logic work in a
Would
way
be
that
pain.
doesn't like just make everything you did with the item that it steals from you suddenly be out of logic.
that's a great Rockbreaker spot. And imagine the Crow somehow actually accidentally stealing your boots. Not that the
I
Crow
mean, I
takes
guess
its
that would
turn.
work, but like, what's the point?
It would be funny though. Yeah, make
But making that a random check instead of just being like a flag for getting Dempe to open the thing would possibly be interesting.
It would be funny to see that there are multiple enemies that can take something away from Link. If it's the like with the shield or the Keatons with rupees. It would be funny to see that they could actually make Link drop an item. Yeah, well, good for Baron. That's...
Yeah, so
weird.
nothing back here.
What did we see so far? We didn't see Orphan Fairy, and we didn't see the blue sword check
looks
in
like
Wall Valley.
Arrow might...
And
did Arrow do the flippers checks here yet, or is he going back into...
he did then.
Good.
Yeah, he did them. But he's going... Yeah,
So he's
thought on
checking
Deepwood.
the one other check that he has access to in Deepwood?
That's not a bad call. With a lantern, he can check one more, and that has a high probability of being a small
That
key.
has a high probability of being a random item because they already found the big key.
Oh yeah, okay. Imagine that being the Gust Jar.
If that is the Gust Jar, that's
Hilarious. That's French vanilla. That's your cruelty point then. Oh, it's a small key.
it's a small key. Okay.
And I think quick warping here is faster than climbing down the stairs or stepping down the stairs.
Are you sure?
Myth, you timed that. Yeah, it is.
It
See?
is. Okay. How much faster?
Save the frames. Excuse me. Save the frames. Yeah, see? Frames.
Okay.
So, not that bad, but nice to have.
Frames, if you got good like menu movement to get that quick warp, right? Otherwise... yeah.
Yeah. So, if the item is not in Deepwood, that's... Yeah, that's
Okay, so that's
Deepwood's
half a second if you have good menuing. That's
30. That's more... Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot the frame runs on 60. The game runs on 60 frames per second.
yeah.
Yeah. This game runs at 60 FPS.
GBA games run at 60 frames per second, but
Yeah. I was just thinking about animation where... Oh, in 2D animation, it usually is on 24 seconds, so I'm always thinking about that. One frame thinks... Yeah, one frame is hard in this game.
yeah. So we found our progression here in Deepwood. I don't know why Arrow's still here, but he already found the shield.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course. He should keep going as like this one check that he could still do, and now
Yeah.
he is locked by
So-
the Gust Jar.
Yeah, that means that there could be something on the Decker scraps. We haven't seen a shield so far.
Yeah, that's the first shield. That unlocks 2 more checks.
I would really like to see a shield lock shield. Shield isn't even on tracker. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the shield, you want to check Quennel and Tubi for the Decker scraps.
Yeah, looks like he is just equipping the shield, so he's
Yeah.
going there.
And I mean, he's probably checking Triply
Going to
first.
The Triply first.
Yeah.
He already
and
bombed that cave, or did he just
He can
collect the bombs?
He already bombed that.
Okay.
And yeah. However, it looks like Cube will maybe checking droplets next. Although he still has War Valley to go. Okay, that's 5 hours on the first scrub. Let's see about another one. And it's faster to quick warp here as well, instead of climbing back. Did Arrow have another small key? He didn't.
No, Arrow is Gust Jar locked in Deepwood.
Yeah. Where's he going next? Oh, he's checking Percy. Okay.
Yeah, he equipped Lantern, he's checking Percy. That's useless. Only another bomb pack, he doesn't need that, but...
The bombs are nice to have. Yeah, and this little moblin here is actually a reference to Zelda 1. In Zelda 1, you've had multiple like caves in the overworld that hide the moblin, and in many cases the moblin just says, "This is a secret to everyone," and then he gives you a few rupees as sort of a bribe. You just woke up, Blizzy. Well, good morning, Blizzy. Yeah, so far the races have been... So, the seed... was technically it is an iBot seed, but it behaved like a Nori seed, which means that
It really is
yeah.
like one, isn't it?
So within the first 20 minutes, the racers got sword, they got cape,
Basically,
they
the
got
items you see them have, they found early or then in Western Woods or like.
Yeah. So they did have, I don't know. Pretty tired right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking the other scrap here, so we'll see
Yeah.
if the drop into Deepwood was the progression.
Power beam.
Power beam. That's not it.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to dip Deepwood without a Gastra.
Yeah. So it should be in droplets, I think.
Yeah, at this point it's most likely droplets.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Cube
no, that
picking up-
wasn't his 7th scroll, that was like his 10th or something.
Yeah. Yo, Vince. We had a really early, early seed basically. So a seed that gave you a lot of items early. We got the cape, the cane, the boots, and the flippers before 20 minutes. Why is Cube checking?
Underwater pot because it's in
Oh, he's checking. Yeah, he's checking pot.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna open the door to the lily pad there, but he will
Let's hope he's not doing that.
check the underwater pot here and probably keep going to the right path.
Cube is more keen. He can skip it.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's possible. Oh, it is a Kinstone though. What Kinstone was that?
that was a Cloud Ops Kinstone because
Yeah,
it used
that's
the
Cloud Ops
he had
Kinstone.
before.
So he just needs one more Kinstone for the Cloud Hops. So droplets is actually required.
Yes, so Arrow decided to skip the underwater pod when he dipped droplets earlier.
Yeah.
Though from what we know right now, he's probably gonna have to come back and do these right side checks that Cube's now going to.
Jar and jar though. Yeah, unfortunately we don't see the jar in the pot. Yeah. Let's see, maybe there's something nice on Wobbuffet or on Octo. Who knows? At this point everything is possible. Looks like Evo is going to check Cloud Hops next. Oh, he's going to check the... Okay.
Yeah, the blue sword unlocks one more chest in.
Yeah. Did you miss... you didn't really miss any memes, Regal Games. You didn't see anything too noteworthy. At least yet.
Yeah, I don't think they've found anything while Regal was gone. I'm not sure when he actually left, but
Yeah. Unfortunately, Cube can't really do Wobbuffet now, since he still needs his Gust Jar.
imagine if Gastra is on Octo for other more progression on Good Show.
Ah, that'd be lovely.
Yeah. I do wonder how far Cube's going to keep going here, because he hasn't yet dipped into Deepwood Shrine nor done Royal Valley. Whereas Arrow, I think, this is pretty much his last location. So
Yeah,
he's
it's
gonna
interesting.
keep going until he finds some progression, even if that means Octo.
It's interesting to see that Cube actually uses bombs for the Scissor Beetles. Then again, they don't have the boomerang.
They do have a boomerang.
They do? Oh,
Yeah, Cube has a boomerang.
okay. Then he just didn't track it on his tracker, or he just didn't put it into his tracker. Yeah, Evo has a boomerang as well. Alright. Yeah, but so far it's really nice to see that both runners are actually in non-required droplets. And they aren't too far away, or too far away from each other. Yeah, Cube is basically just 2 rooms ahead of Arrow right now, in droplets so far.
Yeah, so it depends on where in droplets it is, because, I wouldn't expect Cube to keep going until Octo. But I think
But
Arrow has nothing left, so he will keep going until he finds progression,
Yeah, which
no matter what.
which has a high probability of
So,
being.
if it's on the second rupee path,
Yeah,
Cube's fine. If it's on Octo, I think that
Cube's
gives
not fine.
an advantage to Arrow.
yeah. Since Cube might as well bail out of droplets after doing the second rupee path.
Like, I
just
would
because he
expect
can.
Cube to do what Mitch said and said, like, activate the blue orb, get the second rupee path, and
Yeah, skedaddle into.
don't keep going to Octo, and, like, maybe do the 2 checks on the ice plane, but,
Yeah. And they don't have the Guster yet, so they can't really check everything in droplets either. Yeah. Yeah, Cube should get the.
oh yeah, no, the
basic
2
checks.
checks on the ice plane don't even take, like, I don't even think they take for 30 seconds, like.
Yeah. Imagine winning a race behind. We have yet to see that, but it would be really entertaining to see that. Oh, yeah. Cube might want to use his cape in this room. That's a bit easier then. Okay, let's. Okay,
Yeah,
so-
like in weeklies, I could see someone gambling Octo in this situation. In a 1v1, I would not
I won't-
expect Cube to keep going here.
Yeah, only if you know that you're outmatched and you need to do some like crazy out of logic strategy. Well, not out of logic, but uncommon one. Okay, it looks like Cube's actually going to activate the lever, so he might plan on fighting Octo.
If he... I mean, he hasn't done the rupee path yet. This is... I mean, yeah, I guess you might as well do this, but like, if you're not planning on doing Octo, this is just wasted,
Yeah.
like, 20 seconds, or how long does this take?
Probably even longer.
Like, if you decide to... Like, if he decided that he would... I don't know. Like, not having done the rupee path, you can't really have decided to go to Octo, because if you find, like, the last... either Kinstone here, you're gonna dip out, or if you find a Gastro here, you're gonna dip out, and it's like...
Okay, Quiver. Oh!
So there's nothing here. Now he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
do the 2 checks on the ice plane. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then it's like... Like, from our perspective, I guess it's on Octo if it's not on either of these 2 chests.
Yeah, other than Octo.
Because Arrow has cleared out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've seen technically everything, right? Yeah, we did see Greyblade. Did see. It's somewhere here. Okay, that's the map.
So...
Oh, please be
either we
Octo.
are missing something, or it's on Octo, and Cube is like gambling on Octo here.
Yeah,
Or
Wait, yeah,
he's going... No, here, okay, he remembered you already.
yeah. Please be an Octo. Yeah, it has to be an Octo at this point. Because I think we've seen everything so far.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Cube's tracker and like all the things that are on there that he hasn't done yet, Arrow has done.
Yeah.
So we know it's Octo.
Oh, lovely.
Which Cube's still going to Octo here, and this is a gamble for him. He hasn't done like any of Royal Valley. He still has
Yeah.
Greyblade, he still has Swiftblade the First, he still has a few checks in Wayfords, he still has the 2 checks in Deeper Shrine.
Yeah. We did see the Cliff chest and Way Forwards. Arrow did check that.
Yeah, Arrow did check that Wayfords chest, so it's like...
Ah, that's amazing. Yeah, the only checks that
So-
are still...
It's progression on non-element Octo, but what progression is it going to be?
I would like to see either the Gusture or the Tingle Trophy. Yeah, I
Just
would
make
say...
it the Force Sword.
Nah, the Force would be too easy. Okay, that's
Like, it could be either Kinstone, it could be the sword, it could be the Gustra, it could be a Tingle Trophy, it could be pretty much anything that gives
Yeah.
progression.
don't see which one it was for Arrow. Was it the? Oh,
No,
it was.
that's the
it was
Cloud of
Totops.
Kinstone.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they have the same Kinstones.
Yeah, I think the tallest item would be Tingle Trophy, just because that means that Tingle has something for you, and Octo was progression. So that's like 2 memes in one location, technically.
Yeah, last location Octo turning into last location Tingle would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
If it's a Gustra and Deepwood has nothing else.
Oh, it could be a book, right?
It could be a book. We are on 2 books.
Gusha probably, since Bluetooth and logic. Yeah. Gusha, might as well be.
Yeah, but Gustra also gives you like
Access
you
to
don't do
Deepwood.
Bluetooth if you find Gustra here. You dip out and go to Deepwood Shrine.
Yeah, you check Deepwood and you check Myth, Old Man Myth. Tingle Trophy for the yeah, Tingle Trophy for the 3rd book in Tingle. That's a good idea. And then Yalawi gives you the Gust Jar for the 4th sword on Wobbuffet. Okay, Cube did save before doing Meta Pillars though, so... Oh, is he getting the... Oh no. He did get flung back by the wobble on Meta Pillars. Yeah, Arrow's getting a bit unlucky with the fire, and Cube is getting a bit unlucky with the Meta Pillars. There we go, that's the first one. And the second one follows soon afterwards. Don't roll. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know which of them, if either one knows the Octomana for Brando.
I don't know if... I don't think so.
Like Cube
Oh,
might,
no.
like I think Cube runs any person, so you would know the JP one, and like then it's just different patterns, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they ran any person before Octominib, so they wouldn't know it from there. But like, it's possible he knows it. I don't know.
Might as well.
But yeah, looks like he's not going for Manip here. I don't think that's a plan wins, because it's like actually part of the sprite of the ice block or whatever, and it's also a different size from what icons would be.
Yeah, but I kind of like the
I mean, I guess
question mark.
it's yeah, it would inform like one of the items you get from non-element Octo, but and it would be the one that can't currently be map or compass, so
Oh, he was actually using the sword instead of the shield.
does Cube have the shield?
Oh no,
The
he doesn't
one
have the shield.
that Arrow found was in Deepwood Shrine, which Cube hasn't
Yeah,
been
he
to.
didn't. Oh, he didn't find the shield. Okay, never mind then.
That might explain why he didn't go for Manip.
Yeah.
Like, can't.
Imagine not going for auto minute, although I don't do it either. I keep putting off learning Octomanip. Yeah, both of us are currently fighting Octo. Unfortunately, Cube gets a bit bad RNG here. So that's one smoke circle at least. Both of us are on fairly low health, but I think Arrow did pick up a fairy in a bottle. Was it Arrow? One picked up a fairy in the.
I don't know.
Yeah. So one got a fairy in the Molders of Rim. I don't know which one it was. I think it was Arrow though.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, Cube didn't need a ferry, so...
yeah. And Cube will now be seeing what glorious item Octo holds for him. And come on. Something good, please. Okay, that's Final Kinstone.
That's... Which Final Kinstone? Like... That's either Wind Tribe and Palace, or Wind Runes and
Cloudtops.
Access.
That's Palace Access.
It's Cloudtops, so...
Question. Yeah, then ask your question, Wum. That's why we are here.
What's your question?
They have boss and with...
Well, Cube doesn't have a shield.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Progression Octo. That's a mean point.
So yeah,
that.
Cube following this straight up into Cloudtops.
Yeah. And I suppose that's totally fair since
No,
it's
that's like you need like he can Fructia Palace, right? So
Gastra and Palace would be nice. In let's see, York Detour or Pulse Push would be nice to see.
I mean, it would be nice because it's on the way. Like
Yeah. Well, not Detour, since that's a detour then.
yeah, you're full clearing Palace. That's on the way.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, are you finding his final Kinstone as well?
I'm not sure who rolled this. I think it's iBot, but whoever rolled this is completely banned.
Okay.
Okay, I was just banned me.
Yeah, I
I
will
don't
just
know if you
unmute
heard
him.
that on restream, but he did unmute his mic.
Yeah, so that's a ban point for you.
Uh,
There we go.
didn't keep my perfect streak.
Well, the streak had to break somewhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't a matter of if, only when. It wasn't reason but super quiet, yeah. It was kinda quiet. Ah, lovely. Progression Octo.
I wonder if
Not
I can
required
convince
Octo,
him
though.
that, yeah, this was totally a no receipt, blame her.
Nah, I have it written down in the ban list.
Well, yeah, sure, I already admitted on restream that it's my seed, but...
Wait, that's actually two memes for you. That's Progression on Non-Elemental Boss and Progression on Octo. Oh, that's nice.
There's a Tingle Trophy at Wind Tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
see,
Cube's
that's-
checking that. I agree with this. I would check that before going into Palace.
Yeah.
He's also going down and clearing Palace top through bottom. Training the tower here top through bottom, which... Okay.
That's one way to do it.
I guess. And he's... okay, looks like he's not... well, he might step through the way, but like... I would just go... Like, especially since he already went down the stairs, I would have gone and checked Tingle.
Yeah,
He's missing 3 items, but still, like, it's...
Wait, is he? It's not popping up in the tracker though. In his tracker. Yeah, I think he skipped a few items. Yeah, he's missing.
Yeah,
he
it's one
didn't-
check, but it's... Yeah, I guess,
Kinstone just sword. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Yeah, but Arrow is right on Cube's heels.
Yeah, we'll see whether Arrow decides to check the Tingle Trophy before going to Palace.
There's
There's the
Gastra.
Gastra.
Gastra and Palace. That's nice.
Do you dip here into Deepwood first? Cube hasn't done any of Deepwood.
Hmm. I don't think so. Full clearing palace doesn't take too long. It's not like a major time sink. But yeah, I think going back to Deepwood and doing that first, and then going back again. Let's see what Tingler's bomb back. Okay, it's nothing
has
too
a bomb
important.
back.
Yeah. Worst case, you do pot push puzzle to check for a key. Yeah. And I think when you have to go back to Deepwood Shrine and back to Palace again, if there's nothing in Deepwood.
I mean, they would have to go back to Palace because it's an element.
Yeah. Oh, you could do Blue Orb in Palace. Yeah, that's right. When many items you do pot push. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess doing it at the Blue Orb is...
Yeah,
like,
Cube gets a bit taught by the crow there in Cane Check.
I mean, with where I found that Gust Jar, it's basic. Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
further, and then
Yeah.
yeah, you do want to get to the Blue Orb first at least. But like,
Oh. Okay, he's getting it. Ah, let's see. Is that something good? Well, that's the
a big key
key.
and a small key, so
Yeah, you might as well.
it's like the thing. Like if you were to hit Go Mod in Deepwood, you would skip a push.
Yeah.
It's I guess the point for that. But yeah, it wasn't as early in. Yeah, the first item in Palace is a bit further in than I was.
Yeah. From what we know, you might want. Well, you will have to full clear Palace just because
Yeah,
that
no,
might be the force out here.
Like. What I'm saying, Vince, is that would be the reason to maybe check Deepwood first, because if you manage to find the other items there, you
Arrow is not
wouldn't
too happy
have to full
on
clear Palace.
Gust
You would be able to
allocation.
go mod it.
Yeah, but still, Arrow decides as well to continue into Palace. Full clearing Palace isn't much slower, yeah.
No, especially like this first half doesn't take much longer. In the second half, you do get to skip a lot of things in Go mode.
Yeah,
Usually,
but
then it saves some time, but it's not that.
maybe
yeah.
it saves like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. But it's nothing like really major 10-minute skips or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's
Doesn't save as much as
not nearly
normal
as much
Fortress.
as Fortress. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if Arrow does Kane's. Oh, I was very close. Oh, he decides to go for Kane skip.
Yeah, a bit early on equipping that cane there. He still needs the cape, but
Yeah, and he needs the sword as well to deal with the spike juice that he's quickly going to. Well, that he's going to have to defeat soon.
I mean, I guess you could just use only room. I mean, you do need the sword for those switches.
Yeah,
Yeah, remote bombs are the way easier way to deal with the
yeah.
spikes.
Let's see if Arrow goes for the Kane skip. So there's one jump that you can do when facing the first of those propellers.
Oh no,
or
Vince, even if you
ventilators.
find, like, if you dip out of here and go to Deepwood and find the caster Kingston there, you still want to clear Palace before Fortress.
Mhm. I thought it
Because
was quite as well.
Fortress
Yeah,
combat is just so much better.
yeah.
The scenarios where you find, like, your sword in Deepwood. That's the...
Or you find the
like,
Kinstone. We still need the last Kinstone for Fortress.
yeah, but if you do that, it doesn't help you that you dipped out of Palace for doing that first, because you still want to clear Palace before Fortress.
Yeah. I was not happy. Yeah, those are a lot of Fury swipes actually. And there's a small key in Pot Push, so Pot Push might have been required now.
Well, it might have been required if there's an item in... Like, in the tutors you would skip and go mode. Like, for full clearing it is required, and for go modding it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So nothing changed, but yeah.
Also, a big key chest. Ah, yeah, that'd be lovely. But I would also enjoy the force of being in Dark Castle.
Was it my seed against Cube that had the foresight in the Palace picky chest, or
I don't know which one it was.
I think that was that one. That was the one that was run by both Cube versus me and was it Carson versus? I don't remember.
I remember a seed where
Yeah,
there
Carson
was
versus Martin.
Yeah,
I think that was the seed that had the foresight up here in Palace.
yeah. I can remember a.
Or was it?
I think it was a weekly between Dax and Nesman, with something being not on the weak key chest and it said being on Octo. And then Dax just went like, nope, not going to do that, and he forfeited.
No, it was definitely the sword in Palace Big Key in either of my first tourney matches, and I think it was the one that was also like Cube's first tourney match. So
Yeah.
if it's there again, it would be 2 in a row for him.
That'd be amazing. Well, we did have.
That's not how you do pot push arrow.
Arrow.
So there's a couple of ways you can do pot push. That is not one of them.
Yeah.
How do you even like in this situation? Do you just now skip pot push and be like, okay, whatever, or do
There's
you
a
go
small
back?
key there.
Yeah, there's a small key there, but Arrow doesn't know that.
Yeah, he just reset the room. But the room also gets reset if you turn manage and like grow or shrink again.
Yeah. The foresight can be only in one chest in DHC.
Yeah. But if there's another item that's locked behind the foresight, that might be in another item in DHC, I think.
There can't be
Right.
anything else besides the foresight in DHC at this point.
Oh, yeah. Right, there's only one randomized item in DHC, isn't it?
Well, yes, and also like nothing that they still need can still be in DHC besides the foresight.
Really?
They need a kinstone and a foresight,
Oh, yeah.
and the kinstone locks an element.
Yeah, I'm talking like technically at the moment.
No, like in general, yes, you can have like non-required deepwood and a gust jar anywhere in DHC or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
In general, there can be items at other spots in DHC that could be required, but in this seed, at most there's a foresight in DHC,
Yeah, okay.
which
Yeah,
can't
that makes
be
sense.
locked by the foresight, which is all but one chest.
Bit of a shame, yeah.
We've seen Swiftblade the first.
Yeah, we see.
Arrow did that.
Yeah, Arrow, and
Oh, Cube still has a green dot there on his trackers.
yeah, but Cube has enough scrolls for that.
Yes, he does.
According to Arrow's tracker, he has all 11 scrolls,
Yeah, I don't...
and Cube has 8 scrolls. That's bad levels bullshit.
yeah, it's not exactly likely that...
Ooh, Cube with interesting strats there.
But it could be something like a scroll in DHC that gives you access to Swiftblade the first, with
Yeah.
the other scrolls being in, like, on Octo and that are technically accessible, but where the DHC one is just easier.
There's a Kinstone.
And there's a kinstone, so he's just missing his foresight now.
Yeah. And now he has to choose between either heading into Deepwood first or Fortress first.
Well, you know, you do the deepwood first every time.
Yeah,
That's not a hard choice.
leave Palace Day sad.
Well, if you find your foresight in deepwood now, you would be in go mode at this point in Palace and skip like everything else because you saw the... Oh, you need 2 more keys, so you would need to look for 1 more key and saw 1 on the hard piece.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reason you would leave Palace at blue bob.
Cube needs to do either a sword spin here or a down thrust or a bomb. Foresight for go mode. Yeah, we've seen that so many times. It's not even a surprise anymore. unfortunately. Ooh, Arrow using the invincible frames for the roll to dodge the ice attack.
Oh, that looked more like he just got lucky that he didn't get hit by the ice there, but I guess you're giving him the benefit of the doubt and that was intentional.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
totally
sure.
intentional. No, it just missed. Ah.
Yeah.
Let the runners be good, yeah.
Why is Cube doing this again? He unlocked the shortcut at the top.
Yeah. I think he forgot. Oh, Arrow not going for the quick kill on the Dark Knight here. Instead going for few fairly interesting sword swipes there. Oh yeah, looks like Myth has become the judge for execution now. That's a medium kill, yeah. Dartnut did get killed by gravity, but not the sword swipes. Uh-oh, it looks like Cube will be falling down.
It didn't get killed by gravity. It got killed by the ground at the end
Oh,
of
that's
the
Force Sword.
And there's the Force Sword.
That's Force Sword. Okay, that's go mode now.
So Cube knows there's a key on the heart piece.
Yeah,
And he does need the other key, last key as well, right?
Yeah. The fella stays sad. Yeah, well, Myth and me are both commentating your race later, so that'll be fun.
Palace of wins, more like Palace of stacked.
And I was just unmuted again.
Yeah.
Was it Palace of Winds instead? No. Something with Palace of Winds.
He said
and
Palace of Winds, more like Palace of Stacked.
Stacked. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Arrow doesn't even know the end of it. Like,
Stacked
he
is, yeah.
hasn't found his Force Sword. So
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be in for a doozy there.
I mean, at least you hit Go Mode there. Like, you get to Go Mode Deepwood Shrine and Fortress at this point.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't my idea. That was that was iBot's doing.
I still think that doing Deepwood first, like after the Blowout there, is the higher EV play, but...
Eh. I think that the time that it takes you to go from Palace to Deepwood and back
Like, you
again-
have Ocarina, otherwise, of course not, but, like, you have Ocarina.
Yeah. And it looks like Cube got a bit confused by the layout of Palace. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
he pulled up
he's
his...
like, you need to push the block stack cube. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to do that to get the key there.
Okay,
What
yeah.
did I just say about stacked? Also, you're banned.
Okay. Arrow doing another ban for you, iBot.
Well, he already banned me, so...
Yeah. But he banned you extra hard now. Yeah, that's Tomb Combo dungeons. That's nice. Okay, there's one more. Yeah, there's one more key for Cube. That's the one.
Yeah,
in the...
Cube will save time over Arrow from Deepwood Shrine Go Mode because he hasn't been there yet at all, and
Yeah.
Arrow's been there twice. But Cube is losing time here to not knowing Palace.
Wayne rule. Yeah. Cube, you need to get the.
Like, he
Thing is-
knows there's a Smoky on the heart piece, but he apparently doesn't know how to get to it.
Come on, buddy, push. Push your. Yes. Yeah, this is Wayne rule 2.0. This is going to be the Cube rule. Practice your second to last dungeon as well. Yeah, buddy.
He does need that Smoky off the heart piece.
Yeah, which I would
Yeah,
just
he is
pick up.
looking at the map of the tracker, but he, like... That's not that helpful if you don't know how to get to...
Yeah,
which-
well,
You do, like, it's just that you need to know to push the thing out of the way there.
it looks like Cube is... Cube, what? What are you doing, Cube? Cube, no. Don't do that. Cube.
What's Cube doing? He hasn't marked checks on his tracker as he was going through this, I guess.
He did mark him off, but maybe so. Okay, Arrow forgot a chest
on
as well.
his tracker he has marked exactly what he has done, so
Yeah.
he should.
And Arrow. Oh,
Arrow forgot about the hard piece. That's
oh, come on. Yeah, both of us choking in Palace. Maybe Cube just.
no, Cube's.
Cube?
Cube's
Yeah, it looks like.
okay, Cube's just coming back here later and doing his other 2 Go mode dungeons first
Just
because he actually knows how to do those.
Yeah. What is happening?
That's. I mean, Deepwood is gonna be a really fast Go mode.
Yeah.
Fortress we haven't seen yet, but.
Oh my. Yeah, both of us choking a bit in Palace. Cube choking more than Arrow.
Oh,
Because
Arrow
Arrow-
did get the hard piece key, but he
Yeah.
didn't get this chest. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes slightly more sense.
Practice Palace, yeah. This is going to be the Cube rule. If the Rain rule is practice the last dungeon, the Cube rule is practice Palace. This is awful key logic for Palace though. It's not the worst. Like, you do see the key. You should remember that. The Wind's rule is Russian
Oh no,
dungeon.
he still has the hard piece spot like as a green dot on his tracker.
Yeah, he
map.
just doesn't.
He just doesn't know how to get there.
Yeah. I guess it's a tiny bit tricky, but it doesn't take rocket science to figure that out.
Oh no, if you don't know that you have to like push that out of that specific block out of the way, it's
Yeah.
not at all intuitive how to get there. But it's like this can't be the first time Cube's done Palace, so it's like.
Isn't Cube a speedrunner? He should know Palace.
Well, sure, but in any percent you would never go to the hard piece. Why would you
Yeah,
need a
so
hard piece in Palace?
You should need a few. You should. Whatever.
But
Just
like
a
for
bit
Rendo, I like this can't be the
Yeah.
first time he's had to like full clear Palace in Rendo.
Yeah, this is a good first race to track. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the madness of Minish Cap Brando, Tuber Man.
Yeah, hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Close the door on your way out. And in order for Arrow to actually make that little
Arrow
thing,
needs to be higher up here to get.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the.
you gotta be on the second row. Yeah.
Yeah, the down first hitbox for some reason extends way further down than it is up, from where you would think it is. So.
Yeah, that's what called down thrust.
Arrow has been to Deepwood Shrine twice.
Time for a third dip.
So he does have the big key already, which
Yeah.
will save him a bit more time over what Cube
Yeah.
had to do, but not much because the big key was really early in Deepwood.
Yeah, you do know what they say. Third time's the charm.
More interesting is going to be how Fortress is laid out this year.
Yeah.
And whether Cube is like finding a tutorial for pilots on the side to know how to get that hard piece spot.
Has over to Deepwood. Yeah, Arrow has been to Deepwood twice. Yeah, it's still a race. It depends
It's
on.
still a race, but it's like
It depends on how long it takes for Cube
depends
to
on how long it
figure out
Cube
Palace.
takes to figure out how to get that hard piece in Palace.
Yeah. This is the Silver Cube. I don't think so. Yeah, turn around.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, this
Yeah, let's
yeah,
see
if
what
you have
happens.
flippers, this is the
Yeah,
better
let's see what
way out of
happens
there.
first. If Arrow picks up his next few elements first, or if Cube picks up his small key and Palace first. Okay, yeah. Cube is making his way onto Fortress now. He can go mode it, so not too bad. maybe Cube will take the time in Fortress to quickly bring up a guide on how to do Palace on his phone.
Yeah, that's like what. Like,
That's hopefully what he's
he
doing.
should be doing with like using the element cutscenes to load up a palace guide on how to get that heart piece and
Okay.
figure that out. And now he is having problems. I didn't think he was using an auto tracker, but
He didn't do auto tracker. He just
he just started his auto tracker.
and
Why?
yeah, Cube. With that, you might have shot yourself in the foot there. Oh! Uh-oh. I think the tracker... yeah, he's... Okay. He just restarted his auto-tracker, or turned on his auto-tracker, in order to check for the available items in Palace. And... thing is with the... Yeah. Tracker removed the keys he used. So, the only items, or the only checks that are going to pop on his tracker now is the item in Cane Skip and the visible item, which is small key.
that means he must have forgotten that he saw the key on the heart piece, right? Because there was... like-
Yeah. I hope, yeah. At this point, he probably forgot about it. That's not good.
And no, I don't think the tracker removed the keys he used. But what's the other green dot on his tracker? Like, there's a blue dot at the...
That's Cane Skip.
Hmm?
That's Cane Skip. I think
Oh,
he
there's...
forgot.
Okay, he left some items at the... Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So we had...
But he
three
should
items-
know that he didn't leave a key there.
Yeah.
So, like, that's... So he had probably marked that key early or something, and now he should know that that's the one...
Yeah.
If he goes back to that, that's...
that loses time.
that will lose him the race, for sure. Like, at that point...
Yeah. It would need Arrow to do something like Nimbus did. Yeah, but at least okay, yeah. For a second I thought that Cube was going to do a few checks here in Caster.
No,
in
he's...
Ruins. Okay.
trying to use Kane on these guys, but it doesn't work.
You do need to use the cane. I think if they are still. Oh,
No,
that's weird.
that's just not how that works.
No. If they hide themselves again and then you use the cane, that works
Okay.
for some reason.
Huh.
But when,
I mean, I think instead of Kane, he should have just equipped remote bombs, but...
yeah, no, the bombs don't break rocks.
No, but they do kill the guys even if they have the rock on head if they are walking
Okay,
around,
yeah.
right?
I don't know. I've never checked.
I think they do. So that like... But yeah. Checking the right side. No, he's... Okay. Yeah, check the visible items, got the small key there, and then is going to the left side. That makes sense.
Cube NFS PV is at 207. Ah. Yeah. Depending on how quick Cube gets his key, and depending on how many chokes the runners have in Dark Harbor Castle, I'd say because Cube has a fairly low, well, not fairly low, but Cube has fairly good execution since he is speedrunner.
Cube right now is basically behind the time it will take him to get back up to Palace, if he then immediately goes to that key from the Red Warp, which is...
Yeah, if he figures it out.
Like, if he knows that. If he doesn't, then yeah, no. That's would be bad for him. Found a big key here in Fortress, so... is gonna head straight to the boss now.
Yeah. Gets quick control within 1-2 range, yeah. Let's hope that Cube used.
If Cube has like looked up how to get that key and knows it's there, then it's definitely still within execution difference or
Yeah.
getting trolled by Vati difference.
Yeah. It's going to be very close though.
Yeah.
So both on us.
Or within like tower difference even.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's hope that Cube uses the time here in Fortress to quickly pull up a guide.
Yeah.
Depends on execution and depends on Vati.
Speaking of a tower's bet.
Oh, we could have one.
Maybe
Yeah.
he wants to. Oh, he can't hear us.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I think both streams just got refreshed.
Okay. I hope resume's fine, but
We
so
should
chat
be
will
fine.
yell if it isn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cube just in the Mazal fight here, whereas Arrow just picks up the.
Just resyncing the streams, yeah. We went black for a moment, we're good. Okay, nice. We're back in business. Yeah, both on us, White and Gordon. Well, Mazal, but we like to call him Gordon.
Yeah.
The race is currently... It's fairly close.
It's
thing is-
fairly close. I would say Arrow is a bit ahead
Yeah,
right now.
I was definitely ahead.
So yeah, we got a bet now in chat. So there are 4 towers in Dark Arrow Castle, 1 to 4 of which have small keys, which are the ones that are required. So you can bet in chat how many or which towers are going to be required.
Yeah, I was a few minutes ahead, but it's still within execution difference. Mainly because, well, Cube choked a bit in Palace, and he doesn't know where to get his... What's Cube doing? Oh, he's saving. Why is he saving? Never mind that. Yeah, Cube forgot his last key in Palace, which is the one in the...
So yeah, if Cube
theater platform.
goes like through the straight into the red poppy and palace and goes to that key straight away, he still has a chance.
Big question mark.
Well, he's just standing around, so it's
Yeah, let's hope that he's going to pull up. I hope he's looking it up now, but he should have had.
he should have looked it up like during the cutscenes for the other 2 dungeons. That would be like the one reason to do
Yeah.
those first. Like if he wasn't going to do that, then he shouldn't have left palace. He should have looked it up straight away.
Yeah. But yeah, Arrow can access Deepwood, not Deepwood, but Dark Arrow Castle now.
No, Cube's going back to the green spot on his tracker, which is the cane skip.
Yeah,
Or pick up.
fight spells people, yeah.
So that's probably the race. Which is unfortunate, because this would have been a really close race if
Cube didn't do it done.
Cube hadn't, Cube had not choked on Palace.
That's why you practice your dungeons. Yeah, Cube rule. It may not be as catchy as the rain rule, but still applies. The race on Cube's heartbeats, yeah. I think Cube will probably be going through it, and He's going to see the key in the underwater in the.
Oh no, he's just going to these rupees because those are green on his tracker
Yeah.
because he didn't pick up one of them.
Yeah.
Like that's why he's here.
Yeah. Now he's going to.
So
See
now, like, there's one blue spot on his tracker.
Is he going to quick warp? Okay, he is. Oh. Yeah, this is almost as painful as.
Yeah, this is just
Cube.
unfortunate for Cube. Like,
HP's occasion to be renamed into Cube's HP. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Let's hope he figures out how to get that heart piece. Yeah, it's not that side, it's the other side. Don't quick warp here. Cube. Oh! I'm a bit mad. Cube.
okay, he just marked the keys on his tracker, so now the heart piece is shown as a green location
Yeah.
on his tracker.
He just has to figure out how to get it.
So now he should know that's the one spot he has to go to.
Yeah, maybe he's going to at least pull up a guide. Yeah, you're on the right track. Come on, push him. There we go.
There he goes.
Oh,
But yeah, like, this is a bit
He's
too
not
far
going to go.
behind because of this, so...
yeah. So for Cube to pull ahead, Arrow would need to do something really dumb in Dark Hole Castle. Oh, Cube's getting grabbed.
That's fine. That's
Yeah, that
faster going through the red warp here in this situation than
Yeah,
actually going up there.
I think that's
So, I think getting grabbed by the floor master there is optimal. like,
it's improvised.
faster than going around and going back up.
It's demoralizing, yeah.
But yeah, Arrow already got one non-key from those first two checks in Dark Hyrule Castle. So we know it's not one tower. And not another not key there, so 3 or 4 towers?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it looks like I was going for the not the fast thread, but the vanilla thread, I suppose. Since that's more or less the way that the game intends you to beat those little roll spitters,
that's,
rock spitters, I don't know what they're called.
And it's 3 towers.
Okay. Well then, so much for that. But let's see. Did we get a lot of tower of bats?
Well, we have 2 bets for 3 towers,
Yeah.
and both of them were 3 towers not southwest.
Yeah. So Winds Requiem and Algothy are currently still in.
Yeah, by Winds won that one by the virtue of being the only first 3 tower bets among. Like we only had 3 tower no southwest bets, and Winds got that first.
Yeah. Congrats, Winds.
So since there's 3 towers, that's the win for.
Hang on, wait. I took him winning battles. We don't know which. Well,
We don't know which towers are required yet.
yeah, we do know it's 3 of them, but we don't know which one.
The only bets for 3 towers we had were
Yeah.
those. So,
Yeah, so either we-
saying that, well, I get they would be closest by having the numbered correct, I guess.
Yeah.
But we don't know if that's actually a correct bet.
No.
No, we don't. We don't know which tower has is skippable yet.
Yeah, we're going to see that as soon as the players will check the towers. Arrow, you know that's not how you do it. Yeah, you can skip that puzzle with the cloning if you just do a kind of precise spin attack. Yeah, that's easy. Basically, you just have to walk up until you're in the middle, more or less, of the, I don't know, the carpet, I suppose, and then just do a spin attack.
You just never press left or right in that room, so you are lined up in the center
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah, you just have to line up up, down, concerning up and down. Even Twitch Base got it. Yeah, it's currently Arrow is in the lead by about 10 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, it probably takes about 10 minutes to get from Sanctuary to the Blue Warp. Arrow unfortunately is not getting the quick kill. You can quick kill or more or less kind of stun lock the Dark Knight by heading left and rolling next to the left-hand side pillar.
Yeah, that quicker is kind of precise on actually
Yeah.
keeping him there.
Yeah.
Getting the first 2 hits that in that way or something is pretty easy, so you should
Yeah.
always just go for it.
Yeah. I tend to just miss the last 1 or 2 sword swipes when
Yeah,
I
if you
get
miss
that.
1 hit, then it's still way faster than.
Yeah, you can get in a few easy hits on the Dark Knight. And the Dark Knight requires 5 hits, if I recall correctly. It's about 5 or
7.
6. 7? Okay. Oh, then
the
the
black
red
one.
ones require 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this, by the way, the only room that you need the lantern for, if there's nothing in droplets. Or World Crypt.
Yeah, so if this isn't required, we could have skipped the lantern this seed.
Yeah. If there wasn't something on Octo.
Well, there was something on Octo, so we couldn't have, but
Yeah.
in theory, with the element layout, that's the.
Yeah. Cube getting hit by the Jinx there, or hang on, I think they're called bubbles in Minish Cap. Although they are clearly wisps.
No,
No, wait.
they are
they
called
called-
wisps.
Oh, they're
They
wisps
are
and they're
bubbles,
bubbles.
but they're called
Yeah.
wisps. That way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
But yeah.
The game's to call them bubbles, yeah. Although, if I hear bubbles, I immediately think of the enemies in Jabba Jabba's belly in Ocarina of Time. The bubble enemies.
But those aren't. You mean the ones that are actually bubbles? Because those
Yeah.
aren't called bubbles. Because bubbles in Ocarina of Time are those flying skulls that you
Yeah.
summon in the Forest Temple.
Then what are the bubbles in Jabba Jabba's belly called? The soul bubbles. That's-
I don't know, we have a few OT guys in chat, right? They should know that.
Let's see.
Okay, so it was the southeast tower that didn't have a key.
Yeah. So the restreamer was right.
Hmm?
That means that the restreamer wins the bet.
Does it?
Usually, yeah.
George didn't bet anything though.
But if no one is correct, that means that the
Well,
restreamer is right. Okay,
I
yeah.
don't think it does.
So the soul bubbles in Jabba Jabba's belly are called shabam.
Ah,
Yeah, that's literally just their.
that's not going to stick in my mind. Like,
No,
I'm
no.
gonna forget that.
That's their. That's also their Japanese name. In Japanese, they're called shabomu, which is a word combined of soap bubble and bomb. Okay, so soap bubbles, soap bubble bombs, I suppose. The bubbles curse you when they hit you. Yeah. I still like to call the shaboms soap bubbles though.
No, the bet said not southwest, and it was
Yeah.
not southeast. So the winning
Yeah.
bet was not accurate.
The bet that should have been done to win was 3 towers, not southwest.
Not southeast. Southwest was done.
Yeah, sorry,
Southeast didn't have that.
Not southeast. There we go.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
Okay, Cube takes a bit of time doing this little puzzle there. Yeah, the winning bet should just have been 3 towers.
Well, yeah, sure.
That's what.
Oh, I think the query was which towers are required,
Yeah.
not how many. So. But yeah, Arrow getting his last key there is gonna pick up the big key
Yeah.
and then head to Vati.
Yeah. If they said 3 towers, they would have won the bet. But since they were wrong, yeah, they all said no southwest, so it's wrong, definitely. Wisdom wins by default. Yeah. Okay, with that, Arrow picked up his big key and he's going to make his way onto Wati now. Woo! Yeah. The house wins, basically. Oh, okay, so Arrow will use his red charm for the Dark Knight fight. That's not too bad of an idea, and yeah. Unfortunately, Arrow could just use the long spin. He has long spin. This is standard bet for TMCR matches. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a standard bet, and like, there's only 4 possibilities for how many towers are going to be required. So it's
Yeah.
like we should really be betting on which
Yeah.
towers are going to be required, if anything.
Yeah, either that or just be vague. So if you're vague, you have a higher probability of
Nah,
being right, but you don't have...
allow vague bets. That's no fun.
Okay.
But yeah, Arrow moving on towards Vati here.
Yeah. The Wind Mage Wati. Or I suppose a Wind Demon at this point. So funnily enough, in the EU one, those little eyes that circle around Vati take 2 hits with the swords to be destroyed.
That's a nice great spin for the second
Yeah.
phase there.
Oh,
What?
I think he missed one or two.
No, he got trolled there.
Okay.
I think he disabled his gust shot just before they would actually have been sucked in.
Okay.
But it's like,
Yeah, we soon. Yeah, that was a very clean Vati 1 cycle. Let's see how much pain Vati 2 is going to be.
I mean, with Din's charm, Vati 1 3 cycle is pretty free. Even
Okay,
Twitch
yeah.
got it.
Yeah. Let's see if Arrow will use the cape. Yeah, he will use it. Nice. Getting a first try.
Yeah, and now he doesn't have Din's charm anymore, so he will need to create clones for this fight.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that's not enough.
That
That
didn't get a single
didn't-
hit.
Yeah, he didn't do any damage at all. Barty jumped just in the nick of time. Well, what do you do? Yeah, that's Barty 2. That's Barty 2 trollage. That's totally that's like really really common. But he would have been better if he just charged a few clones instead of
And
going
he
for the
didn't
second.
advance the phase there, did he? Because Vati's
didn't.
moving
Yeah.
around that quickly.
But he's
so
still moving in his like first
so
speed.
still phase 2, so this will be a
Oh,
5
phase two, yeah.
cycle. Or worse.
Yeah,
Okay, got the spin there.
yeah. Now
Now
Marty's
it's,
on
Vati
cycle
2.
3. Yeah. Oh, he needs to clear it though. Ah, lovely. Yeah, Vati's been a bit trolly today.
Yeah, and this is the kind of thing that, like, had Cube not forgotten how to do that key,
Oh, that was a 4
would
cycle
have
now.
made a
That was very close,
difference
though.
in this race, but now...
Yeah. Oh, Cube missed his bomb there. Come on, Cube. You know how to do that. Oh, oh, Cube's going for the vanilla strat.
Yeah, if you miss it twice, like, just...
Yeah, so interesting enough, yeah, that's how the game intends you to do that. This is where you switch to regular bombs. That's fair, yeah.
I mean, yes, it's always slower than making the bomb strut on the next try. But if you've missed it twice, you might think like, hey, I'm not getting this, just do a different thing.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me for a second.
Arrow trying to kill the wrong thing is there in the body's arm, but got to the right one in time. So just 3 rounds of tennis to go for Arrow here.
Sorry about that. Oh, 3 more rounds of tennis. Oh, nice. I love tennis.
Yeah, got steel swipes there, that's all you need on Body to do enough damage to advance the phase here.
Yeah, either 2
Anymore, it
swipes
doesn't help.
or
He's creating his clones at the
bomb
edge
explosion.
there, which is kind of dangerous if Vati decides to go to the very far side.
yeah.
But Vati not throwing as much as he could have there. Oh, misses.
Yeah, I think it was a bit too much to the right there.
creates his clones into the electric ball there. I don't know if his main link would have dodged that, but your clones, when they get created, can be hit by the electric balls, and that's...
Yeah.
So you don't want to
GG.
dodge onto the last clone pad, that's never worth it. But yeah, finishes
Yeah.
RT3 there.
That means that Arrow will
GG's to
advance to probably fight Francois next. Or to race against Francois.
I think Arrow will be joining us for an interview, but it's not there yet. We will also get cubesolver in for an interview at the same time, since they are on a minute delay. There's Arrow. GG,
Hello,
Arrow.
Arrow.
So first off, that 2 can burn.
GG.
Secondly, the seed can burn. I last locationed Strocklands.
Well, yeah, but at least you still got to go mode Fortress and the later half of Palace.
Yeah. So it's not too bad, I suppose.
Yeah, well, go mode in the last part of Palace was nice until I skipped it, but...
Yeah. So let's see if cubes... GG
Oh.
Cube?
Yeah.
GG.
Hey, GG.
So yeah, what did you guys think about the seed? Like,
That bit
Cube
was
is muted.
horrible.
Just
This beat
make
was horrible.
It was, for me, it was fine, because I went to droplets relatively early, so I got to go mode Wood Shrine and Fortress of Winds, but I really just forgot how to get the heart piece in POW. So
yeah, that
Yeah.
like, that was the pretty much the deciding factor of this race. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. As
before
soon as it
that, you were
happened,
very
like,
close, and then like Cube was a bit ahead in Palace,
Yeah, Cube was ahead by not having go to
and then
Quad Valley.
like,
yeah, I did. I pretty much 100% of the seed outside of.
yeah, no, like Cube had a lot less stuff done than you did, Arrow, because like Cube still had all of like Royal Valley left, a bunch of things in town. He had never gone into Deepwood before, like.
Yeah, and I had
go mode.
double dipped Deepwood already.
You triple dipped to Deepwood in the
I
end,
triple
yeah.
dipped overall. I went in the third time just to beat Chu.
mhm.
This was
Just-
rough. And I was sitting here climbing up the Palace. I'm like, now watch Palace have either nothing or absolutely.
I mean,
Sure enough, it had everything.
yeah. But you'd rather it have everything than also having to clear Fortress, right?
Yeah. Though, I think the first thing that tilted me in the seed was the bomb bag.
Oh yeah, you got that bomb back super late.
I last locationed the bomb bag almost.
That was your last look.
was-
Okay, yeah, no.
I almost last locationed the bomb bag, and I was mad.
Yeah, that one was.
I just want to quickly say, Cube, did you stream delay? The stream is supposed to be catching up right now to Cube's finish, but it looks like there is an issue with the player crashing there. But I've gotten gotten one of the admins involved to fix that. But I can't fix that right now, so Cube's stream is kind of just flashing like that right now. Sorry about that.
I think it was a decent seed overall. I was really happy that the droplets play paid off, but then oh well.
Yeah, I ended up double dipping Droplet because I went in early to check the first few checks.
Yeah. And I think you decided not to do the underwater pot at the time?
I didn't
Or
have.
what did you go
I
there
didn't
before
have-
you had flippers?
I didn't have flippers yet.
Right, because you went to like before like Minish Woods area.
Yeah,
Because you
I
did
went
have
to like
flippers.
really early.
Yeah, like
Like instead of going through Minish Woods first, I went ahead and since I was checking some of town, I went ahead and just grabbed the long key and went to the lake that way. I figured I'd circle around into Minish Woods. Then I found the flippers. I'm like, well, that feels like a slight bit of wasted time. I never found the third book. I never found the fourth bottle, and I was down 2 hearts. I had everything else.
Yeah, and you go modded through all of Windrunes and Fortress, so
Yeah,
it's probably
that was
there.
good. Go modding, yeah, that is probably there. That felt really good being able to do that.
Yeah. Go modding dungeons always is nice.
Yeah, especially with the early boss. The early key was nice.
Oh yeah, walking right into that.
Walking
Very-
right into the key. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Probably a bowlock bow and fortress, most likely. Most likely.
Arrow, did you go to graveyard at all?
I full cleared it.
Really?
I outside of the rest of Deepwood and Wind Ruins and Fortress, I 100% in my seat. Last location droplet. Oh, I'm going back to droplets.
Yeah.
Like
the whole
I
time.
intentionally put it off. I'm like, okay, I'm droplets will. I knew early. Like once I was starting to do all these off checks, I'm like, okay, droplets will be last location, and if Octo is something, I'm going to be mad.
Doctor had the Kinstone.
Yeah.
We had
Something like
forgotten
that,
Octo.
so-
The whole time
Yeah.
I was debating whether to actually go through Octo or not. And
I didn't even have a choice when I got there.
yeah, I was debating whether to
Yeah,
to
like
just
when
open
you were in
fail.
Time of Droplets, we were like, okay, Cube is probably not going to go to Octo here because he has so much other stuff to do, but we know that all has nothing because Arrow did all of it. But no, you just went to
Yeah.
Octo and...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean at that
Octo
point I was kind of
was the
like
play.
I've already invested the time here. If I leave now and there is something on Octo, I'm done. So there is something there. Otherwise, this was a huge waste.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's...
I was
Yeah.
lucky, but
And yeah, the entire reason I picked up I literally picked up Din's Charm entirely for the Dark Nut. Because I suck doing great spin strats on the Dark Nut, so I'm like, I'm just gonna use Din's Charm and just keep jumping around and killing them.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. That's not too bad.
I suck with the great spin strat, so I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, we did see that you used a few more, let's call them vanilla strats in DHC as well. Especially
Yeah.
when going into the room that's like before the red warp.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there's a quicker way to do it, I just haven't bothered doing it.
You just
Oh,
never
that's-
move to the sides and do a spin attack once you're high enough up.
Yeah,
It's that
that's
simple.
you just move up until
You
you're
just
like
keep moving
between
up until you get to the switches and do a spin attack.
Yeah, there's a little circle in the rock basically, or on the bottom or on the floor, and then you just align yourself and spin.
Keep one question. Is your OBS currently dropping? If it's your OBS, so if it's on
yeah,
our end.
yeah, it's something with my. Hold on, did you repeat that? Or
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Because your
OBS
stream
could
right
be
now,
dropping.
your stream is right now a little bit buffering, but it's fine. The race result is recorded, and I don't know if you
Okay.
want to say what time Keep has finished at, but we'll be finishing soon.
Yeah, what time are we at in the stream? I already closed the commentary page, so... yeah, that was because of the stream issues that were there earlier, so it was like...
Yeah. 154. Yeah, there's Tress is correct.
Okay.
We should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
unfortunately, we will
you,
not-
like...
No, son. You don't see.
Unfortunately, we will not get the
Unless Cube, you have want to tell us that there's something amazing happening in your DHC. Like,
no,
we should
I
all
have 4
see-
cycle bot too, though, instead of 5 cycles. So
Okay.
You should have seen my V2.
Yeah, 5 cycle V2, right?
I mean, last time I was on a restream, it was one of the weeklies. That was it. It was bad.
But yeah, that was a good race, everyone. So again, I would like to thank the commentators for just making the commentary very accessible as per usual. It's always very interesting how like the Zelda speedruns commentary that I've been like as part of as a restreamer has just been nothing but amazing. I just want to thank all the commentators for just providing very accessible commentary for every match I've been in so far. Also, would like to thank the trackers for just working in the back with and Tuberman. We're actually in the voice call right now, so if you want to say hello, you are free to do so.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, how's it going? For making sure that our beautiful information on stream was accurate. Trackers don't get enough love, do they?
Yeah,
And
you're
you're
gonna
obviously-
hear enough of me in the next race. I'm doing comps.
Oh, Tuberman's
Oh,
not.
are you coming the other race today?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Also,
doing
thank
comms as
you,
well.
George, for restreaming this one on very short notice. So.
No problem. You know what? Actually, I just want to say this quickly. I tried. Okay, so I was somewhere else, and I didn't have my password because I have my passwords. I'm a password manager on a backup USB stick. I forgot my USB stick. I was at another place. I was like, okay, can I just use your PC quickly? I logged in the Discord anonymously, and I couldn't contact any of the CSR people because this Discord requires email verification. So I was like, okay, I don't know if anyone took this match. You know what? I'm going straight home, fucking. And turns out nobody took it. And I came home like 45 minutes to go. Actually, not even 40 minutes. I was like, oh, no one took it. Well, I guess I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I sprinted home because I'm like, okay, if no one took it, it's getting cancelled like any minute. So I just sprinted the F home.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you for that effort then.
No
yeah.
problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very much
No problem.
appreciated.
No problem.
Yeah,
I
we
love
did not-
restreaming. Restreaming is like one of my favorite things.
We did notice that you were a bit surprised that. Well, you mentioned that you forgot to set up the tracker, and for a second you were very, very stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah, like 1 minute before we were going live, I just was like, wait, I forgot to set up the trackers, but someone generated them for me. I think it must have been Trenter. I'm assuming it was Trenter, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it probably was Trenter, because I saw Trenter in the chat in the early. Hey, how's it
It
going?
was
Yeah.
actually me. It was
Yeah,
actually
It was you. It was you. Okay, okay,
Chris.
okay. Thank you, Tress. Thank you, Tress.
always Trez.
Thank you, Tress. Yeah, like 1 minute before I realized, I was like, oh shit, I need to generate those. But then I was like, oh, he's
Did you notice how miraculously the tracker link appeared on top of the channel? That was me too.
Ooh,
up.
fancy.
I snooped that in.
Thank you, Tress.
Thank you for taking.
No problem.
Yeah. Well, GGQ. I guess I'm off to go get eliminated next round.
Well, yeah,
not
you're
that bad.
likely, you're most likely going to face Francois. Oh yeah, it's already.
Yeah, you're going to face
The challenge
Francois.
is updated, so you are going
We
to be
haven't
facing
confirmed
Francois.
that. We're going to do that soon.
Yeah, so that was
Oh, okay,
that's
okay, well, let me know,
this
because
is then
right
the
now
end of the losers round of 16. So
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
we'll
that
see.
you're
race
going to
can
be up
still
against
happen,
Francois in the
everything.
in the losers quarterfinals then.
Yeah, and then it depends all on the seed.
I would never like write yourself
Really does
off.
depend on the seed. It depends
Never
on-
write yourself off. Never write yourself off. You never
Yeah.
What
know.
else is going to
Maybe.
depend on that seed?
It depends on Castle Walls. It all depends on
I know.
Castle Walls.
If Pastor Wells is stacked, I'm in good shape.
Yeah, if it's something like hiking, that's that.
I
Yeah.
felt bad checking Caster earlier, though.
Yeah,
I did Caster, and I
Caster
was
was-
like, oh, this is horrible.
but you both did hiking. There.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you always have to do
always
hiking.
rush hike. If you don't rush hiking, that's when it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's fair.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out of here. GG's, everybody.
Yeah. GG Aero. I'm also gonna hop off. Just want to say that I have proudly continued the, I guess not quite tradition, but the streak of anyone who has touched any percent going 0-2 in the tournament. So, happy with that. I
Doing
guess.
yeah.
the good work.
Yeah, well, Cube, we did coin the Cube rule. You know how there's the rain rule in Midcap that you practice your last
Wonderful.
dungeon? And now we have also the Cube rule, which is practice Palace.
Yeah, I should have practiced Palace more.
It's the 3 Ps, practice palace people.
Yeah.
Arrow and Keith, before
Oh,
you head out here, I just want to thank you two for, as the runners, I just want to thank you two again for making this match possible. And probably also some pretty awesome gameplay. Just want to thank you two personally as well, alongside the commentators and the trackers, of course. But yeah, thank you for making this match possible.
Yeah.
everyone.
Thanks for restreaming.
GG's,
No problem.
everyone. Later.
See you.
All right. With that being said, can I plug a little bit before I hand it off to you for the final word of the stream? Would that be okay?
Oh, please do.
All right, because we do have another tournament match of this the Minish Cup Randomizer tournament coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern today, or 9 p.m. Central European Summertime, and that will be, I believe it's also losers.
Yeah.
Or no, is it the same round? No,
I think
one
it's
round.
round 4.
It's the loser,
It's-
like the next round, I
quarterfinals.
think, right?
Quarterfinals. Yeah, it's round
yeah.
2. It's round 2 where Fight Dark Horse will be facing off against Romstein. And again, that is at 3 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Central European Summertime today on Zelda Speedruns 1.
Yeah,
And
that's 50 minutes from now.
Yeah, that's an hour.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm literally setting the race up now.
Oh, right. Hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize where the time went. That's beautiful. That match is being set up right now. Beautiful. But yeah, in an hour from that starting, so in 2 hours from now, we've also got a Link to the Past All Dungeons Restricted Major Glitches tournament match on Zelda Speedruns 2. That will be the winners round 3 with AeroRaiser facing off against Luan. So don't miss that out either if you'd like some A Link to the Past. And of course, don't miss the 2 big Ocarina of Time randomizer events we have this weekend. On Friday, we have the 3 vs 3 Multi-World Tournament Grand Finals, which is the dog facing against Duke Fan Club in Game 1. And on Saturday, in collaboration with the OOT Vanilla Speedrunning Discord, we've got a maxed random glitch race at 1 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Central European Summertime. So don't miss these 2 big events. Don't miss, if you want the full schedule, we've got many, many more matches. You can use the link that I will type in chat here right now. The exclamation mark schedule, you can use that at any time to get our beautiful Zelda Speedrun schedule. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for making this possible. And final words from everyone. Hendris, what do you think about this today?
Was nice. Interesting thing is that I overtook Tress in the ban list. I was
I
now
did?
on 5th place. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't keep going with my perfect streak of only meme points, no ban points. But
Yeah. He gained 1 ban
I
point.
blame
from
Arrow
Arrow.
for that. Seed was fine. No, I get that. Right.
Liv, do you have any final words tracking this match?
Non-required Octo having like a kinstone, yeah, that deserves ban points.
Yeah.
Look, at least it locked both Palace and Fortress.
Right. Tuberman unfortunately does not have a mic, so I can't ask, but if Tuberman has any final words, he can put them in the chat. But yeah, I guess with that being said, Ivod, you have the honors today of the final words of the stream. Stage is yours.
The seed was fine, I didn't deserve any ban points.
Practice Palace, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, practice Palace.
Alright, we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.